Is it working?
It's always been your fault.
Never it is. My semen
Testes, 1, 2,
cells,
3.
silly Sally's
Testicles,
Southers
1, 2,
on
3.
semen
Oh,
cells.
that's good. Oh, loud and clear.
There you go.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that?
I don't feel anything.
Testicles.
I'm
1, 2,
numb.
3.
How about now?
No. Let me put the headset
Turn the
next to
volume
my
on.
testicles.
Put the bass all the way up. Get ready for this.
I got no snare in my
You
headphones.
sound like a dirty announcer at a strip club. Okay, not that. What kind of strip club?
Like, wait a minute. What kind of strip club is this? The bordello of blood?
Speaking of strip clubs, you heard about Follies, right?
Nah,
No, what
They're
happened
closed.
to Follies? Really?
Atlanta, yeah. Have you?
Oh, wait.
'Cause-
That's the one that Terry Crews was protesting against, right?
Was it?
There was some strip club in Atlanta that Terry Crews was like, we need to shut this down. I was
Why?
like, whoa.
I don't know.
Oh, no, I heard it on an interview with, I think it was TK Kirkland, comedian.
Was it?
You're going to say it?
I don't
It
know.
is. It was Vlad TV.
It was
It was
Follies.
Vlad,
Well,
wasn't it?
Follies is. I don't know what Sam's talking about. Sam swears by. I went there when I was out there for work, and it's pretty fucking ghetto.
Oh, okay. I mean, I would have believed that a good amount of them in Atlanta are.
Oh, I mean,
come
no,
on.
that's not what I
Whoa,
meant.
whoa,
Yeah,
Keenan,
that's
whoa.
not- nah,
Race
but-
bashing? What the hell?
Yeah, dude.
Whoa.
I mean, come on,
Hey, pal.
because they're
Racist.
black, right?
No, that
Oh, jeez. Whoa.
that was.
Hey, strippers of Atlanta, please know that the None of Our Business podcast
We
is
are
a friend
a
to
friend of the
all. We're a friend of the
Yeah.
community and the stripper Hotlanta community.
the guy that said it is black. So
Oh my God.
Not that racist.
Jeez, we don't cancel culture. Keenan.
Cancel culture.
God damn
they're
it.
coming for the new pod now.
That would make us so popular. I love it.
I
do it.
wouldn't love
I'll
that.
say some nasty shit just so we can get out there. You'd be like, don't listen to them. And then everybody listens to us.
That's true.
I mean,
What nasty shit could you say that you have not
I have
said
no
before?
idea.
Like,
Well, there's a few.
oh shit!
But it's
We need to get a couple of those today.
You're just gonna have to sprinkle them on this episode. Like, from the beginning, you say one. Towards the middle, you're like, "Ding," and then the last.
it'll
one's
be
like,
enough
just
to
go
where
full
like
on.
you both just go quiet and like, I can't believe you just said that. And I'm like, what? It's my opinion.
I don't know. Maybe like 15 episodes ago, I would have thought that. But
Oh,
not
really?
anymore. Yeah.
No?
No, nothing's off.
Nothing's. Yeah.
Damn.
You're Keenan, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome, welcome all to episode 91 of the None of Our Business podcast. We are your hosts, Keenan, CNN Dunkaroos, C-section, C-notice, C4, C3PO. See your way out of here. We have Keenan Duncan. Snickerdoodle. Today we have
Snickerdoodle?
Deech.
Fucking
Doodle butt.
dick.
Yes.
Snickerdoodle.
Hey, you interrupted my intro, bro.
We have Daniel's son,
Beatboxing
teacher,
Say it again.
teacher of all,
Oh, yeah.
Master Senpai,
One more time.
Kimochi.
Oh, nani desu ka?
Hey.
And I'm Joe.
Just Joe.
Just Joe.
Wish I had
Good to
something like
be
that.
here.
A little
You just
language
wanna
I
be
can
Joe?
spit out. No,
You do.
Yeah, Ebonics, no?
Oh my god.
I'll drink to
fuck?
that.
What?
Isn't that a language? I swear, man, my black friends would say that's a language. So if that's not true, then I've been lied to.
That depends on which black friends you're talking about.
Well, that depends on who makes the rules.
That too.
For the longest time-
Is it elitist upper class blacks or is
No.
it?
No.
Oh,
no.
I consider Ebonics a language.
how
And
da-
that's
how
in
dare you,
all
sir.
honesty. It
How
really is.
dare you?
Because
I'm
you can
telling my
speak a
mamas.
certain way. No, you can speak a certain way.
It was an attempt. It was an attempt to try and give us our own language because we've been speaking like the white man since forever. So it's like, well, fuck that. We'll come up with our own shit. And
That's
I get
what
it.
you came up with?
I know, right? But look,
Because
and
not everybody
I-
can, but not everybody can speak like that. So
That's
you can
true.
get into, you can be in a region and be able to,
Well,
actually speak like that
I would say
and be
instead of-
understood.
Yeah,
Instead of Ebonics, we should just it should be the other term.
What do you
which is
want it to
called
be
street
called?
slang?
Urban
Street
urban
slang.
slang?
Street slang. Street
Street slang.
Street slang.
You don't think that's derogatory?
It's no.
Streets. So you want to be considered part of the streets?
Don't
as
we
opposed
always
to, like,
claim that we're from the streets and we come from the streets and we rep the
I'm
streets
from
and
the
this
streets,
street and
yeah.
that street?
I'm an educated
Oh
man.
my
I don't
God.
even
I'm
think
not talking about
that's
you,
not a positive
white boy.
thing, no, because it's like, oh, she belongs to the streets. That's
Yeah, we always rep the streets.
Keenan
Repping the
belongs to
streets.
the streets.
I know, but we have to
Well,
take
I did-
power. We have to take over and
Yeah.
you know, just like,
Empower
thing.
empower the people.
empower the people.
Hey, how did this turn on me? Fuck you guys. I'm trying to help
sounding-
myself out.
You know, you're sounding mad conservative, B. Oh
Yeah.
goodness.
The white man got him.
Well, I mean, fuck.
I mean, he does have a salmon colored shirt on.
This is not my fault. It's the fault of first Joe, because Joe got in my head saying I need new clothes
Uh-huh.
and that all the shit I wear is trashy. And then one moment my roommate was like saying the same thing, because she works in the fashion industry. She's like, well, I can
Okay.
queer eye you, and I was like, fine, whatever. Because
So she has a dick because she's in a queer eye.
oh, there's lesbians, right?
She's gonna jizz in your eye.
I don't know.
Isn't that like what a queer eye is?
Can that? That's a sex term. Queer eye is when
No,
somebody
I'm kidding,
just.
I'm
Oh.
kidding. You know what? I like that shirt. It's a good color on you. I will say that.
I have to agree. I
Yeah,
have to
it's a
agree.
good
Oh,
color.
really?
Yeah.
I was told green was a good color on me.
No, this works. I
This
can see
works?
some paste colors on him really well.
Yeah, some
Like,
pastels.
yeah, some pastels.
Yeah, like a pastel yellow.
Corrected
too.
me.
Yeah.
He's in the fashion industry too.
I know.
Keenan.
I'm
I
in women's
know.
fashion, so I know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Okay, well,
Wait.
You got that? You
got it, I
You
got
it.
Anywho.
No, but you're cute.
Yeah. Yeah, you're nice.
Damn, you said that so direct. I was
Just,
like,
you know.
for a second, I was like, damn, does Joe
cute.
think I'm cute?
He's like, oh,
It's like a
shit.
pastel salmon almost.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. That's
I,
cool.
I see like a nice olive green on you as well.
I-
Yeah.
that's what it was. It was like an olive green. I was told.
Shh, I'm good, man.
Yeah.
I should be in the fashion industry too.
Just because you pick out
I
my
got a
color.
little bit of fashion sometimes, you
Oh,
know.
man.
No
Yeah.
big deal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Well, the point is, this was not. I don't know.
Why do you say it like you're ashamed of it? Like
Because
this was
I
not
wear
my
when I want to
choice.
wear, and this is not me choosing. If I'm supposed to be me and confident in whatever I pick or choose or whatever, and nobody likes it, then
Fuck what they think.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then you get
I agree.
so many people. You agree,
Don't
my
even.
dick. 'Cause
Don't
you
even.
talking mad shit on my
For
pants.
me telling you to get some clothes?
Yes, new pants. Get some
I'm
new
not
pants,
telling you
Keenan.
how to dress. I'm telling you.
Yes,
to
you are.
get new clothes.
You told me how to dress, how to
Jeez
style,
Louise.
and then you got butt hurt when you found out somebody else dressed me.
Because you asked me the first time.
Exactly. And what did you do? The same thing when Juan was on.
I let you
Jack
fly.
shit.
I let you fly by yourself.
Oh,
Keenan.
my God.
Instead of always having people tell you what to do,
Yeah,
I'm the
Keenan.
friend who lets you fly. What are you talking, man?
You're a peacock. He's letting you fly.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm more of like a penguin. It looks like I can do it, but I just fall in the
Well,
ocean.
I mean, I think you
Or a
should dress
dodo.
the way you want to. It looks good.
well,
but
I'm open because
don't let your roommate take control.
Yeah.
Don't let her control you. She's
Fuck
hot,
that.
but she ain't that hot. But she's hot though.
it does humor me when she asks me how she looks, and I say, "You just look like trash."
You tell her that?
yeah.
That's wonderful.
But she knows I'm joking.
you got to fight the power, right,
Yeah.
brother? I'm with you, pal.
just because she's white.
I don't know, man. Hey, you said it. I didn't.
Well-
Yep. I didn't even mention anything about her skin tone, but okay.
I would say.
Look at you.
I think I've said
oppressed.
it on the.
You continue to be oppressed.
I live with
Keenan.
two white people. Well,
She's
white. White. So, okay. I would say maybe a small fraction of white people may know what's going down in like other types of cultures and stuff. They may not experience themselves fully, but they kind of get the gist of it. Not all of them. I would say maybe out of every 5, 1.5, or maybe we should bump those numbers up a bit. But you have friends like my buddy Andrew, who lives in Oakland, or Alameda Island next to Oakland, has a lot of black friends. Grew up with a
Oaktown.
diverse, high school. They, get the stories. They have the people to hang out with.
They
but
know the biz.
yeah,
know
and
they
some,
know it.
and then there are some who are,
Far removed.
yeah, and then there's some who are even like poor, or maybe even worse. Like they're poor, they live in low income housing, they don't have the same benefits that they think they would have.
The ones that are invited to the cookout.
Exactly.
Well, they're a little different.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's
And they bring the kale salad.
Disgusting.
Jeez, kale salad.
I don't know. I'm just
dude.
making up some white shit. I don't know.
Oh gosh, that's disgusting.
Kale is disgusting, bro.
It
it's
is
like-
yeah. It kind of. I mean, I don't know. It makes me
They-
feel healthy when I
it's-
eat it.
Does
Really?
it?
Yeah.
Does
I
it?
feel like Popeye.
Get the
He
fuck
eats spinach,
outta
okay?
here.
Let's not try
Let's
to
not
gentrify
confuse-
Popeye, bro.
Exactly.
Come on, man.
Come on, Keenan.
Jeez.
I've had kale, and it's. I don't know. Maybe it's
Come
an
on.
acquired taste.
It's
It is an
whack.
acquired taste.
yeah.
That shit
For
is
people
whack.
who have no taste.
Shit.
Hey man, I don't eat beef or pork, and I'm like spitting on kale.
Kale is like
Trash.
rough. It's the roughest foliage out there that is
Yeah.
edible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
It used to be.
I chew on it
just,
like tobacco.
what is it called? Garnish, right? It used to be garnish.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And
And
then
now
some
people
white
just wanna
person was
eat it
like,
like-
you know, we can make kale smoothies and we can put nothing on it and just eat it like it's a salad, but it's
don't
fucking
know.
fantastic. for you.
When I tried to go vegetarian, I was eating kale, and it's just the worst thing.
Bro.
It tastes it's bad.
It's
It's bad.
terrible.
But there's a lot of stuff. I don't like cauliflower or Brussels sprouts.
Yeah,
Even
but
when you,
there's
What?
there's like
Yeah.
spinach, there's like spring mix,
Yeah, there's a
there's
bunch of
anything,
other shit.
Yeah.
lettuce, cabbage, fucking
I don't know.
literally anything else besides kale.
there's something about, I guess, the way they promote it. And when I mean they, I mean all the white people.
Yeah,
When they promote it,
I'm sure.
it's almost like it's like a superhuman food. Like it gives you powers or something.
I'm sure it has an increase in like specific vitamins and minerals
Yeah,
that you
yeah,
that
yeah.
you need, but is it really worth it?
What?
I don't know.
I just no.
For flavor's sake, is it really
For
worth
flavor's
it?
sake.
Although I think
Come
in
on.
Yeah.
smoothies is okay. Like I think Robix or Jamba Juice
Jamba
has like
Juice
a
has a-
apple
yeah,
apple
apples
kale.
and greens.
Yeah,
That was
because You
good.
mix
Yeah.
that in.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
Did you see how much
flavors all
kale they put in
mixed
there, though?
I don't.
They
No,
put in a good amount.
they do. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, see, I can
Yeah.
fuck
Have
with
you
that,
seen
but
Yeah.
Oh, well, then
I've ordered
yeah.
apples and greens a couple times, but my thing is the
Get your
pumpkin
kale from
smash.
a smoothie, not from fucking salad.
Don't-
yeah, 100%.
Fuck that.
What's your juice of choice?
I at Jamba Juice I usually get the Caribbean Passion.
Ooh,
Damn.
okay.
Yeah.
That's a good
I used to
one.
make my own smoothies.
That's because you worked at Jamba Juice, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Fucking.
I did. I worked there. I was a supervisor for I think like two years.
How much
Nice.
Right off-
unpaid Jamba Juice did you eat? Or
I
drink?
will neither confirm or deny that I did any of that. I was an upright employee.
Honest.
I
Oh my
did the best that I
God.
could,
Fucking
and I,
lies.
I was the best employee there. Sales went up when I was there. Straight up. Like they made me manager. They were gonna make me regional manager, but then I became assistant to the
to the
regional
assistant
manager.
regional manager.
No,
Oh my
I was
God.
the
Oh, you were the
assistant. I passed
assistant.
that. I had an
Okay.
assistant.
Okay,
but,
gotcha.
Jamba Juice.
Yeah.
There was a lot of shit that went down there.
Did you ever work at something like a Jamba Juice in high school? This was in high school, right?
This was in high school.
I'd
yeah.
never had a job like that in high school.
Never had a job.
Never.
Like
no.
that. I never had a
Oh,
job like that.
yes. Pinkberry.
Pinkberry.
you worked at
Okay.
Pinkberry.
It was right when it was starting to get popular. I was in the Beverly Hills location when they were on Canyon Road, Canyon Drive.
Laurel Canyon Road?
No.
or-
CANON.
Oh, okay.
It's or South Santa Monica. I
Oh,
think.
Canyon.
It's
yeah.
now
Oh,
it's now
okay.
that or it was the suit little company, but it was there was one on Beverly,
Yeah.
and then there's one on.
What
Canyon.
happened to Pinkberry? Are there still Pinkberry?
They're
They're
still
still
around,
around.
right?
They're still
Is the
not
one
as
right
many.
here on La Brea still there? Wasn't there one on La Brea right off Third?
No, that was Yogurtland.
Oh yeah, Yogurtland.
There's
like
a
Yogurtland.
Pinkberry. The closest one I think is Los Feliz.
Damn,
Los Feliz.
those motherfuckers blew up in the early
Yeah,
thousands.
bro.
Yeah.
Especially at Beverly Hills,
Yeah.
bro. These kids would make me so angry because they'd come with like their parents' black card. I'm just like, okay,
Fuck.
what a fucking piece of shit. Get the fuck out of my store.
Yeah.
And he's there like, "Can I help you with anything,
Yeah.
sir?"
And he's like, no, I'm serious. They're like high school, like freshmen in high school.
Yeah.
Rich as fuck.
Damn.
But I did meet really some celebrities. Paris Hilton came through.
Okay.
Christina Milian was
Oh, okay.
there.
You gonna watch her documentary? Paris
Faustino.
Hilton's
Oh, I heard.
documentary?
No, I don't know if I watched that.
Who's the documentary?
Paris
Paris
Hilton has a
Hilton.
documentary. I think it's on
Yeah.
Netflix, some shit like that, about the real her, what she has to go through,
Yeah,
like how nobody knows her real life. Like,
The best thing about her was when she was on that show with Nicole Richie. What was they're like doing jobs.
I know it's the real life or something like
Yeah,
that, right?
was it
called Paris and Nicole or something like that?
Unreal life of
Oh.
us. The real
I don't know.
life.
They were like working some weird jobs and stuff.
Yeah.
It was reality,
Yeah, yeah,
unreality.
yeah,
But
unreality.
it was too. I don't remember it being. I mean, how legit can it be? You're not.
Were the
you're
early
not
days
experiencing
of the,
anything.
Oh, yeah,
it
for
was
sure.
the early days of the
They just wanted to see what the poor people were
reality
doing.
TV.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
Try to look
that's-
good.
that hurts.
Let's go into urban areas and work these jobs
Yeah.
on TV.
Now I can feel like one of
Get
the
paid money.
commoners.
Peasants.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, let's get out of here. It's disgusting here at this Roscoe's. Jeez. Hurry, Nicole. Let's go. Kim, hold my bag.
While they do coke in the back.
Oh shit, that's right. Kim
Kim Kardashian was her
working for-
assistant.
Yeah.
Kim, hold my bag, okay?
Wait, Kim Kardashian was Paris Hilton's
Yup.
assistant.
Yeah.
Back when she
Wow.
looked like Jafar.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. Wow.
That's what made me realize that I'm not ugly. I'm just poor.
Oh, okay.
You and I both, brother. You and I both.
You're not ugly, bro. Let's be real.
I mean, come
you're,
on,
You're
Joe.
sexy.
You're a Cassiano.
You're fucking sexy,
Dude,
bro.
don't even
Hey, guys,
fucking
stop.
seriously.
This
Stop
guy
it.
negging himself.
I know.
Guys.
Piece of shit.
I have to
Guys.
live with this. This is what I have to live with. This is the host.
You technically
co-host.
don't have to live
Yeah,
with me.
that's
I
true.
do.
You don't.
No,
This is
no.
my
Okay.
show, and
Oh,
I have to,
oh.
I have to
Well,
put up with
Keenan,
you. all the
I wanted to bring Deech on today because we had a special announcement
And you-
that
you-
Judas.
Judas
Well, thank you for approving my.
return to
Yes.
the pod. And,
Oh my
appreciate it.
god.
just know that you will be taken care of
I love it here.
in the back end.
This is your fourth occurrence, right?
I
Damn, yeah,
think
man.
so. Yeah.
Hey, Deech is on top. He's taking the lead.
Yeah,
Yes. Fuck everybody else.
he likes to ride.
On top. Yeah.
Hey.
Wait.
So I
that-
hear. I don't know what's
If
going
you're
on.
a
What?
top,
Speaking of riding on top,
that's yeah.
different segue. We'll go into it
Okay.
differently.
What about riding on top?
With Deech,
What?
the new thing in his life.
The
Oh.
thing thing.
Not
thing.
the thing
thing.
thing. And
Oh.
it was
Oh my
it was
girlfriend.
a horrible,
Horrible way to
segue.
segue, Keenan.
But
I
you
know.
didn't pick up on it, so fuck.
Well,
you.
yeah,
Go.
because how the fuck? Yeah, speaking of riding on top,
Like,
what about your
exactly.
new lady friend?
Oh my God, Keenan!
Jeez.
This is a respectable show. Goodness
Yeah.
gracious!
Why? Kiss
you,
and tell.
You both
Goodness,
predicted
or
this would
fucking
happen,
tell.
and you gave me 3 tries on this show.
Jeez.
Oh, that's
That's
true.
right.
You have
This is
three.
number
You have
1. That
three.
was a softie.
That was-
Okay.
Imagine what's gonna
I
happen
can't
later.
wait.
Ah.
I can't wait till it's fully erect.
I
and
know.
just ready,
That's level 1,
cocked
huh?
It's like
and
right
ready
here,
to
right
go.
I dig it. That was good. That was a good first one.
Right on top.
Anyway,
Yeah. So you're dating somebody.
I am.
because the last time we spoke, it was free game.
Yes, it was only Palmela and Angela.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
Angela
you name your
has been-
testicles. Oh,
But no.
Oh, I thought that was
left and right.
Angela
Come on,
and
bro.
Paula.
Pamela, Angela.
Yeah, Pamela, Angela. It's a good reference for your
Balls?
yeah.
For your
As you
hand?
handle them and fondle them. It's 2
I
good
don't,
names.
I don't really play with my balls when I jack off.
I can't say I've ever played with my balls.
No comment.
During masturbation.
Don't look at me like that.
Or do they feel like a bag of sand as well, Keenan?
No.
Do they have erogenous when you do it yourself? Like, are you licking your fingers and then touching your balls and kind of imagining?
Yo.
That's, okay.
Are you thinking about trying that?
I don't think
I've
so.
tried like a little.
I don't need to anymore, motherfucker. No.
Hey.
That has been answered.
Yeah.
Yes. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. It's a recent development. I'm very happy.
Cool. We can have her on
Very
the
cool.
show next week, right?
Nope.
He's like, nope, never.
She doesn't
ever,
like
will
people,
she ever-
so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's
That's-
interesting.
I mean,
How
but
did?
She's pretty introverted.
here's the thing though. Like,
Oh, okay. You go.
in a relationship, that's kind of cool if you want to keep a relationship as private as possible.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, 100%.
What better way to do it than with an introvert?
I'm all for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Like
Oh,
y'all,
I see.
your time is your
Mhm,
time.
mhm.
It's a special time.
Yep.
It's dedicated. You know.
Yeah, she likes
you don't have to
spending time
worry
with
about
me.
anything like that, and then you can go kick it
100%.
somewhere else and have fun.
Yeah,
Whatever,
we,
whatever.
we spend a lot of our time at home. She's a homebody too, and I was like, I'm about it. We'll like, I'll cook. We'll watch a movie. Like we watch a movie every night. I have like a collection of DVDs, so she'll just kind of randomly pick one. We'll watch it, fall
Cool.
asleep to it, and she's dope.
So
That's
how would the progress of the beginning part go if they
You mean
don't
like
really
the dating?
like if they don't really like get out there
Uh-huh.
or like people or anything like? How did you come along and like?
Oh, okay.
You know,
I actually knew
Triumph.
her. I met
Oh.
her about 6 years ago. She was actually a bank teller when I was working in property management, and we would make deposits. And she worked at the Wilshire Bank on Wilshire.
Cool.
But I would make deposits,
that
and I was
bank.
like, yeah.
That Wilshire Bank.
Yeah,
not
that-
Wilshire.
Yeah, well, I mean, she doesn't work there anymore. But
Yeah.
anyways. But I would try to grab all the Wilshire Bank deposits so I can just go see her.
Oh, okay.
And because she was cute. And yeah, and then apparently, well, I didn't know this, but apparently she thought I was cute too. So I was like, all
Nice.
right. So, and then fast forward maybe 3 years, I saw her randomly at Sake House. And then I didn't really hit her up until maybe a year ago. We started like connecting on Instagram. Just she thought our Food Dudes videos were hilarious.
What
Cool.
up?
She loves it. So she actually gets upset when I don't film and do it. She's
that's
like,
right,
You're
I
not
heard
gonna
that.
do it? You know, okay, fine. But yeah, we connected again, and I hit her up and say it was during this I think April
Oh, okay, nice.
or May or June. I don't remember. But I hit her up and say, hey, we should hang out. So she's like, I'm down. And our first date was actually at Beer Garden.
Oh, and is
Yeah.
that picture that was like, dude, I know that spot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Date
yeah.
who never showed
Yeah.
up, but then she did show up.
That was Sake House. So that was Sake House. But
Oh,
that
that's
was
right,
our
that's
second. Yeah, our second day was at Sake. But first day was
Was
Beer
Beer
Garden.
Great spot. Great
we,
spot.
Yeah, we hung out. It was like from 7
They-
until almost 2 a.m. We were just chilling and talking. And
They make good chicken wings there.
They do. Well,
Those were-
if they're not the little baby sparrow.
Yeah, yeah.
Because sometimes they have the little tiny wings.
Oh, you don't
So I
like that?
talked to Ann, and I'm like, yo, do you have regular size wings or you got them sparrow
No,
wings?
he's talking about Sake House.
No, Beer Garden.
Beer
Beer Garden?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got wings. They got good wings.
Yeah, and that was the first place that had the beer that I really liked that I thought I couldn't get anywhere else.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is
Ho
the-
Garden.
No,
Who Garden?
no.
Bitch, fuck
no.
you. Eat a dick.
No,
Trash.
Francis
Fuck
Connor
you.
Hefeweizen.
Oh.
The one with the monk with the beer.
Oh, yeah,
They're the
yeah.
only place that had it.
They're-
And I was
yeah,
like,
they
that's
got
why I
good.
went there.
They have
That
a
was
variety.
years
They have a pretty great variety. Like,
Yeah.
I love Beer Garden. But that's funny that you said that you were always there.
Yeah, like over 6 years ago. I was going there for a while.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
That's my sports bar. I was going to watch my Raider games all the time. So.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, wouldn't it be crazy if I was just sitting at the bar and he comes in, don't even pay attention. Like the universe, like we're there, but it's like,
You guys were probably there together.
Have
once.
Yeah, I'm
no
sure.
idea.
I'm
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah,
Wow.
for sure.
I love when that crazy shit happens.
Yeah.
That shit gets me off. Like, being like, busting nuts. Like, oh my god, that was so
We were at the same
coincidental.
place.
Universe was matching us.
Oh god.
Oh my
It's about
god. That's how I
Zinlish.
nut. Oh my god.
But yeah.
He's like,
Wow.
all right, well, my girlfriend, the new one this girl that I'm dating.
Oh god. But yeah, that's crazy. So maybe a type of advice for people who would meet introverts
Mm-hmm.
to be able to ask them out. I mean, your method was pretty cool. It was like you knew where she worked, and you're like, I guess make up a round of visits so that she sees my face in a conversation. But even though it didn't happen right then and there, at least you established some
long
sort
game,
of
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah, some
Yeah.
sort of relation or connection or whatever. And I never thought that I'd date. It wasn't even, you know. But I'm glad because, you know, all the dating apps are shit. And I always tell myself like, I want to meet somebody either through mutual friends,
Okay.
or just organically. Like, you know, I'm not trying to like
Yeah,
spit a line on a dating
You don't
app or
wanna have
something.
to, like-
No.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
too much work to do all that. But with her, it just kind of organically happened, and yeah.
And then I'm glad to notice that this story came out in a positive way because I would meet girls all the time that I would tell Joe, it's always at like a place of business or work. It becomes what I feel kind of difficult.
Yeah.
Just straight up ask somebody out at a Home Depot. And it's like,
Or at like a plastic
fiberglass.
distributor.
Oh,
know,
fuck.
Like plastic.
The girl
That's-
that you were in
that's
love with for 10
different.
years. And,
It's so
you know,
tough. Yeah.
I mean, if you see
Oh
her
my
once
God.
a year, then I guess.
God damn it.
This is why you don't spill your guts on the
my whole
pod.
information. Well, at the time, I didn't think anybody was listening to the show.
Oh, I listen.
People listen.
I listen.
No, it's fine. Hopefully word will get around and she listens to the show. I actually gave her all the info to listen to the show. So it would be It would be a nice romantic thing for her to be like, "Oh, I never knew," and then calls me up. But like Joe said, it would be the one where she would have to actually initiate because she knows I've been constantly asking out.
Right. But do you really want her to listen to the show though? Because
Oh yeah, I don't mind. I'm a very open book, but only if there's no judgment, and that's kind of hard to put a statement because people will judge no matter what. But
but they're not like, for example, a show like this, like more than half of this is what the show's about, and more than maybe even more than 3/4 will never be in direct contact with you.
That's true.
Can tell you, oh well, you're fucking weird.
You like your fingers up your butt.
Like, what the hell? That's fucking disgusting. And besides, who fucking gives a fuck?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's true. Like
not that we don't care about you, listeners, but that we don't care about. Wait,
but to that point though, like if you can't fuck with the person that's on the pod, then you don't want them around anyway.
Yeah.
Like same, because a lot of, I would say 50-50 people either love the videos that we do for Food Dudes or they think that we're retarded.
Oh, okay.
And she was
disgusting.
The former, and she loved it, and that's the kind of vibe that I want to fuck with.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if you do find somebody or one of your listeners listens and they're like, hey, you know what, that Keenan guy,
Let me date a listener.
well, you never know.
Why not, King?
Yeah.
You never know.
She'll know you like an open book.
Exactly.
Oh, shit.
She'll know exactly she'll know exactly what she's getting into.
Yeah, she'll know which buttons or which buttholes to push.
She's like,
God.
Remember episode 67, Keenan? Oh my God!
You said you like fingers.
When
in your
you
butthole.
said you liked fingers
And I
and
come like
buttholes.
Joe.
When you said you would potentially experiment some butt action,
Oh my God.
I was in.
Speaking of butt action, did you
Yeah.
hear about that story? I don't know if it was in Atlanta or it was somewhere where a guy went to get his prostate checked. The doctor gave him an orgasm. He shoots the doctor.
Yes, I
Dr.
just
Price,
recently.
but
Yeah, I just recently heard about this.
Oh, wow.
It might have been in Atlanta. It might
Well,
have been
because I
in Florida.
posted something about it. Charlamagne the God
Yeah.
had posted something. They were talking to Dr. Oz about it.
Yeah.
And then he was talking about, oh yeah, there's a doctor in Atlanta, Dr. Future, and he talks about how he likes fingers and butters. That
gosh.
shit's hilarious. But yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And
Would you shoot somebody
If they gave me an orgasm,
during a
I shoot them with the $100 bill.
You're like, I've needed that for a while now.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you, doctor. You take HMO?
see you next week.
What's your number again? Mine's on the paper. It's on the document.
You have mine. You have mine.
Yeah.
That was
Under
nuts when I heard
Duncan.
that.
I'll call your office. It's fine.
But it's it's not surprising though. There's a lot of dudes out there, as Joe knows and mentions, who get either super uncomfortable or very anti anything man on man action, whether it's them themselves or they hear a story about something. I mean, fuck, wasn't there a dude that shot up a club in Miami just because they were gay or something like
that
that?
was a while ago.
that
Yeah,
happened.
yeah.
So nothing happened to
happened to
dude physically, but just hearing about where they were hanging out just shoots him up. So it's like
That's fucking true.
it's not like it's not understanding. It's just not surprising. I'm
Yeah,
like, that.
I don't know, but
And that guy should have known what he was getting into when he was going for prostate. And the doctor, I'm pretty sure the doctor mentioned, at least I hope he mentioned, like, hey, something
It's a
like this is about to
possibility.
happen, and it may happen to you. Are you okay with that?
unless the doctor intentionally did it.
Which I don't know.
That's
I don't
a
know. I
kinda
wasn't
weird
there.
kink,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
He was like, oh, let's see if I can make this fucking manly man nut.
Well, some stories I've come across where it's like the doctor doesn't explain. It's just all the standard procedure. They're so used to it. It's like, all right, bend over, go, boop, here it goes. And it's like, hey, aren't you going to let me know before, you know?
That'd be phenomenal. If I got a prostate exam and I just nutted, like
Well, you need one at what, 40? 40 or 50 or something like that? You need to get an examination.
at 40 or 40.
Yeah.
something like that,
shit.
40, 45. But,
That'd be phenomenal. Just, oh, God. Because that would be such an uncomfortable situation with the doctor. Like,
yeah.
Really?
Well, I don't know if it'd be uncomfortable for a
know,
doctor.
yeah.
Would you grab his hand?
If I nutted,
I'm like, thank you. Shit.
I'd be like, oh.
You hold his hand like,
And I hear they're pretty intense.
Be like,
You start
yo.
rubbing his arm.
rubbing his arm. Be like, doctor, fuck. Yo.
That was good for me. Was it good for you?
You fucking turn around, give him a hug.
He's
Whisper in his ear. You're like whisper in his ear, like, thank you.
All of a sudden, he gets like a box of flowers the next day. Like,
Oh
what
my
the fuck?
god! I usually cuddle after these.
you have a cigarette, Doc?
Jeez.
Give a big ass hug. Be like,
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
see you in 3 months for my physical.
You're not. I'm here for my physical. You're not due for like another 3 weeks. I felt something weird, so you have
Felt
to check it
something,
out.
Doc.
Right? Like just.
I felt
what-
something between us.
Was it 3 fingers or 2? I don't know. I can't remember.
Doctor,
I don't know if I could do 2 fingers, maybe 1.
I think it's just 1, isn't it?
It might be 2.
I think Keenan wants 2.
Yeah.
I think he really.
I want 4. You gotta
Like,
spread it
now,
out.
now I'm
Jeez.
slightly nervous to go see a doctor. Like,
I know.
Doc, I don't want to develop feelings after this. Taking off my glasses.
You have to, like-
As I'm taking off my clothes, like looking in his eye.
Put on some music.
All right, Doc.
Just trim your butt hairs before you go.
Oh,
use-
really? Oh, yeah. Because I guess
Make
it's
sure you
kinda
use
rude. It's kinda rude.
the lawnmower 3.0.
Hey! Shameless plug.
Oh,
I love it.
it's a discount code noob.
Yeah. But yeah, it sucks. I wonder, does it go the other way around too? Like, do women get super uncomfortable? They must get really uncomfortable or have, like, if a doctor, when they do their gynecology examination, are there stories of them orgasming by accident or whatever?
I
They're
don't-
being.
I don't know.
No?
I think it
I don't
takes a
know
little
about
more than that.
Yeah.
Oh,
to,
shit.
to
More
rock
than
a
one
woman.
finger.
As you know, I've never had sex before, so I don't know. It's like
Apparently,
yeah.
yeah.
Why don't you ask your roommate?
I could, and I'd probably get an honest answer too.
Yeah.
They
Like,
seem
really?
like she
What
seems
does it
the
look
person.
like? Can I see what the doctor's
shit.
POV is?
Sure,
Like,
Keenan. And I was
medical
like,
POV.
ah, you need
Fine.
to, you need to
Yeah.
wash or clean or something.
Fine.
little bean?
You can see it.
I start flicking it like,
Don't
oh,
touch
okay.
it.
See,
Nasty.
see, when they say flicking the bean, like girls,
That
don't
would
like
hurt.
when you- yeah. Why
Yeah.
would you flick the fucking?
Nobody
thing?
flicks
Yeah,
your
that's
dick.
horrible.
No. That's
Although-
terrible.
I don't know.
I mean, unless you're into that, you know.
Sometimes.
Some people are into that.
Yeah.
Have you seen
right?
those pain videos though? Like the dudes getting tortured.
Oh yeah.
I've seen a
Stepped
couple.
on.
I've seen
Those
a
are.
couple.
I don't know how they do that. I know you can handle it because your balls are made of like cast
I mean,
iron
they're
steel,
all right. I don't know.
but like
They draw.
You felt them
they're pretty
before?
heavy.
Yeah.
yes,
pretty
yes, I
strong.
have. I smacked them
All
before.
right. Well, after the show, I'm
Sounds-
gonna have to take a look myself.
on his chin. Planted that. No, he was helping me put up a light, and then I kind of just fell, and you know.
You see this red mark?
Step bro, what are you doing?
Step bro, what are you
You
doing?
need help with that
Oh,
light?
step bro.
This isn't rosacea. It's a it's a hemp
It's a
print.
bruise. It's a himprint. Himprint.
A Himprint. I like that.
That's the name
Just
of
some
the
tough
episode.
balls.
It's a himprint.
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 Oh my god! I'll write it down.
I'm with it. I'm with it. I don't know, man. My balls are
Shit.
sensitive, so I don't really
Mine are
I can't
ridiculous
get down
care
like
with the
like
ball.
super torture shit.
No.
Like I don't think I'd be able to do it. I think I'm a little punk when it comes to
How long-
being a
Oh,
little
shit, see, I
savage.
forgot the
Oh
name of it.
shit! Hold on.
What's the name of it? Hemprint. Hemprint. Oh, Joe's cooking something. I know I smell
no,
something
the
nice.
empanadas. Oh, shout out to Hermanos Empanadas. It's my boy Jose, who recently, he's a Korean Argentinian, and he started making some empanadas with a lot of love. He has chicken and beef.
Like a business. He
Yeah,
started something.
yeah. You can follow him on hermanos.empanadas on Instagram.
Okay.
Them shits is fire, bro.
Nice.
You're gonna try some right now if he didn't burn them. Okay, perfect.
So
But they're-
how did he? Do you ever get the story of how he developed? Like, oh, I just wanted to make some empanadas one
Well,
day.
yeah, I mean, the family makes them just on the regular, I think. But he recently came back from. He was living in Boston, real quick with his apparently bitch of an ex-girlfriend. I don't know, but
Okay.
he came back and he was like, you know what? I want to make some food and like share the love. So
Right.
and I know his sister would make them all the time. I would see him and I'm like, holy shit, these are really good. But he was just like, you know what? I'm gonna start doing it. And there's a pop up 8th and Kingsley. There's
Okay.
a little parking lot. He has a little pop up there Thursdays through Sunday, 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. unless they sell out.
Okay.
You should definitely check them out.
All
Really, really good.
Are the prices pretty good?
Uh,
are
you
they
get 6 for 18.
Okay.
He has baked or fried. I personally prefer the fried ones. We're gonna have
Is that
some of the baked ones right now.
Okay.
But they're amazing. Their hot sauce is fire. They have a Hefe hot sauce. Yeah,
Oh, Hefe?
Hefe. It's really good stuff. I go at least once a week.
Oh,
get the
shit.
empanadas. Yeah.
Damn, that good.
Yeah, and if you let them know that the food dude sent you, you get hooked up.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, free napkins.
Nice.
Nah,
Yeah.
he'll hook you up for sure.
Damn. Okay.
Joe's you've been going like
For
at
a
least
while?
once a week.
You've been once a week?
Yeah, yeah,
And how about yourself? Do you have something that you work on that could start or potentially be a business?
yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing like that. I mean, if
Anything
nothing
you make,
no,
do.
I mean, no.
Mm.
Nothing like a skill or I mean, I cook, but I only cook for like friends and family, people like that. It wouldn't be something that I'd want to do on a bigger scale.
Okay.
Just because I just feel like it would change
Everything?
Yeah. So.
Well, I was thinking that there, at some point, you would do like this crazy leadership of organization for LAFC or the Tiger Group or something like that. That's like it turns
I
into
get
like
you.
a business. you
Yeah.
know?
Oh, okay. So this is we're like right now. It's at the beginning, not even a beginning stage. We're just an idea that we have about having a TSG bar.
Ooh,
Yeah,
hey, here we go.
owning,
See,
like a clubhouse of sorts.
that's awesome.
So I know Josh, one of the leaders, fellow leaders of my group. He has been looking at occasion. I've been like just if I'm out and about and I see like an empty space.
Joe just came
Yeah,
over
we'll
with
just
a
cut
couple
it
of
open.
bowls of
Some empanadas.
Empanadas.
But yeah, a clubhouse
Okay.
for TSG.
Okay.
Hopefully, eventually, invest in something like that. I think
Yeah.
that'd be phenomenal.
Do you feel like your capable skill set is of some type of leadership role?
I don't really consider myself a leader, but I have been told that I have kind of like maybe not the voice, but I do have kind of like a presence to where I could, speak to a large group of people and they would listen, But I'm not sure. Like it would really depend, because right now I'm the events coordinator for TSG, and we've been doing a lot of stuff for the community with KYCC. I just recently found out there's a group called Bicycle Meals.
Okay.
In K-Town, they go around delivering like food kits to
Oh, cool.
people. So hopefully something more along those lines in terms of community outreach and community work. But right now, I don't know. I never really considered myself like a leader type. So,
Has that always been like that since you were a kid? Like, how did you know, or when you found out, like, this is who I am, this is what I'm capable of? Or maybe maybe not like no, maybe once you're put in a
yeah.
position
So if I'm thrown into that, then I'll like make sure I'm the best that I can be. But
Okay.
I don't really seek out these roles. I'm a very good soldier, so I listen, follow orders really well. And if I have to, then I'll step up and take the role as a leader. But yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
We'll see.
Keen's over here like psychoanalyzing and shit.
No, like
I don't
my-
know, we
my
might-
counselor.
We went from empanadas to like, what do you feel is your? Well, who,
Can you
how
be
did
a leader
figure
in
out
the
who you
empanada
were?
community?
I mean, who are you even in your life? And when did you figure
I'm
that
trying
out?
to get philosophical here, man.
No, that time is over.
I know.
That stopped after episode 70.
I listened
Claire.
to his podcast. Did you listen to his podcast?
Yeah, of course.
Hey,
The Blueprint.
shout out to
shout out
Philly.
to Philly.
He's got his own podcast.
Oh, okay.
He
Well,
went
he
back.
already
went
had.
back.
Yeah, he went
yeah.
back to his old podcast,
Yeah.
so he's running his old podcast. If you're interested about marketing shit and just like overall life, philosophical stuff, the shit that this podcast is missing, yeah, you go to our former host, Keenan. I mean, Phil.
Because I'm taking over.
No,
I'm taking
I knew
over,
it.
motherfucker.
That was not a Freudian
Phillip
slip. You
Lanos.
did that on
was-
purpose.
Phillip
That
Lanos,
was, yeah.
The Blueprint.
Very honest.
Oh my
The
god.
Blueprint Project, right?
Yeah.
Blueprint.
Yeah.
Is it the
I
Blueprint
think it's
Project?
called the Blueprint. It might be the Blueprint Project. I just listened to one episode, so
Yeah.
his newest episode.
Yeah.
And which being which, then this is what going back to my questioning of like starting something on your own and stuff. Like, have you thought about your own podcast or your own media outlet of like maybe a vlog or video or
I mean,
Well, we have Food Dude.
Yeah,
you
we
have
have
Food
the Food
Dudes
Dudes.
and the
Yeah.
movie club, right? The
No,
Fight
that's
Club?
that's LAFC Film Club. That's
Oh,
Joe
okay, okay.
and Casey, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin. We have a bunch of people.
Oh, yeah.
We have a bunch of Kevin, Sue's in it. We have.
I always got shit to do on Thursdays for some reason.
It is what it is, you know.
But that's something that's definitely dope. When you were talking about it, I was like, yo, that's
Pretty dope.
Yeah, it's a
for
lot of
anyone
fun.
who's a film buff, an enthusiast, that is
It's a
dope
lot
as
of
shit.
fun. We try to. Well, we have a Slack chat where we just discuss movies and things like that. And then we just do these screenings of, there are a lot of nostalgic movies that we've been playing, but we also like. I don't want to announce it. I don't want to announce it here, or until I get clearance to do it. So I won't. But we have something coming for October. So that's gonna be dope.
Ooh, some Halloween shit.
Yeah, we do have some Halloween themed stuff. So,
Okay.
but it's gonna be huge, and I think I'll be able to talk about it next week.
Dope.
Cool.
But
And your soapbox.
yeah, my soapbox, you stupid ass. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
So yeah, we got these empanadas from Hermanos Empanadas.
I'm gonna let him cool down.
Shout out to Jose. Yeah, they're kind of hot. Yeah, Deech put me on. I went because it's literally across the street from my crib,
literally.
and I was blown away. So much so that I like have all their hot sauces. I'm actually almost finished with this one, and I bought it like the first.
So
time
this
I was
their
there.
custom hot sauce.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think it's a friend of Jose's.
Okay.
Yeah, but they're fire.
Mhm.
Really, really good.
Really good.
So shout out to them. I told
They also
them
cater.
they do cater. Yeah, I told them that we're gonna be eating these on the pod. So
Sick.
we want to do that. I don't. We last week, just real quick. Let's not knock this one out of the way. So last week we had when we had Juan here, we had a conversation about like student loans, the college, the university system, the scholastic system. I don't know what you want to call it.
Yep.
Right? So we were talking about, having to work for your loans and trying to figure that out as an adult. Technically, you're an adult, but you're fucking still a child because they have expectations of you figuring this shit out, and you can't even drink,
Oh yeah, at 18.
So
yeah.
You're 18-year-old, have to figure it out because you're considered an adult, but you can't. So anyway, we had this conversation, and a friend of mine gave me a call that Friday of last week, and he was just like, yo, I have a lot to say about it. I had an experience, and I just wanted to call you and let you know. I was like, why don't you just call back on Sunday and we'll have the conversation. That way you and Keenan can speak because you guys have had an experience with having to deal with loans and shit. But granted, his experience is a little different because he's in the military. So I'm gonna give him a call, Walter. Let's see if he answers.
First time caller, long time listener.
Yeah, we're calling him
Phoning
because
a
since we
friend.
don't do this live, the people don't know. They don't fucking know.
Speaking on that, just
Yeah.
spitballing. I posted recently on my Instagram about Lori Loughlin and how she gets to
Oh, that's right.
choose
Yeah.
her
It's her prison.
fucking.
Let's fucking get into that
prison?
too, because you'll probably
Yeah.
want to talk about that
What
too.
the fuck?
If only I had a mom who would pay
What a
me into
piece of
college.
I know, right?
What a cunt.
You can hear me?
Super cunt. Walter.
What's up?
Yo.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you guys.
You're our 100th caller. You won the grand prize of None of Our Business podcast. How do you feel?
Feels great. Do I get a bag of dicks?
How did he know?
Wow.
They're all perfect replicas of Keenan's dick,
So they're only like 2
Bite-sized.
inches long.
Bite-sized.
bite size, and they're 1-to-1 scale. Perfect.
What's up, guys?
Hey,
What's
bud. So we were talking. We were talking about the conversation we had last week, and how you gave me a call, and you were like, "Yo, I just got a vent on some of the shit that I was listening to, because you kind of related with what we were talking about. So you wanted to have that conversation, because you know that Keenan's story was basically he had to figure out his own loans, and do that, and you had a similar situation. But it's slightly different because you were coming from the military.
Yeah, so what happened was in '05, I got up in Marines, so I finished up my 4-year contract with them, and I decided to get out in 2009. So I moved to Pennsylvania. I wait to start my GI Bill, and in the meantime, I joined the Pennsylvania National Guard. They give me a bonus. They're like, you can use our tuition program. You can use federal tuition assistance and your GI Bill. So I'm like, cool. I don't got to pay for shit, right?
Yeah.
And I got cost of living.
Yeah.
So August rolls around. August of '09 rolls around. I go to school. I applied to a bunch of places. I got accepted. I go to a state college, and I apply for FAFSA. Mind you, no one is guiding me through this. The school's just like, this is what you got to do.
Yeah.
I
Which is
reached
what
out
we
to
had
the
talked
VA
about,
rep. Yeah. I reached out to the VA rep. Nobody. God never returns my phone calls. I'm like, fuck it, whatever. I'm doing what I think is the right thing to do. So after the first couple of weeks of the semester, I get back like $9,000 or some crazy shit, and I'm like, damn, like what's this, right? So I go to the National Guard and I go, yo, listen, I got like $9,000 back, and the dude's like, well, you have this program from us, you have this program from federal tuition, and you have your GI Bill. The university technically can't keep that money, so they have to refund it to you. I'm like, all right, fuck, ball out, homie. Like I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
So this happens, right? Senior year rolls around, getting ready to graduate, and I get a letter from Fed Loans. I did the whole FAFSA thing, and like I told Joe, when I was going to West LA, you had to go in person to sign the paperwork.
Yes.
Well, I thought I had to go sign some shit at the college because I never signed anything. I did everything online. So anyways, senior year, I get a letter. You owe $55,000. What the fuck you talking about, man? Like, I got GI Bill, I got this, I got that.
Yeah.
Well, come to find out that the university, first of all, was charging me out-of-state fees. Mind you, I'm in the Pennsylvania National Guard.
Right.
I have a business in the state of Pennsylvania.
You live there.
I have a residency here. My kids are born here. So that was fucked up. So anyways, I find this out. I call the school, and they're like, well, you should have read the fine print. What the fuck are you talking about? I read the fine print.
And it's super
so what
tiny.
they were doing, what the university was doing was pretty much, because the GI Bill always paid a little bit later than when the tuition was due, they were pulling from a loan, a subsidized loan, an unsubsidized loan that I had unknowingly accepted. So they were pulling from that, and then when the GI Bill hit, they were refunding me my entire GI Bill. So technically, my GI Bill never paid for the college.
Oh, okay.
So,
Shit.
I didn't know this. Like, I was unaware of it. I'm just thinking, I'm getting all this extra money because I'm in the National Guard. I'm using my GI Bill. And, so now I got a $55,000 student loan that was around $1,500 a month.
Right.
I got them down to $500. And last time I checked, I think I paid like maybe $3,000 to it. Last time I checked, I'm at $56,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just gone up because of like
Yeah, it's just it
interest
goes
and
up.
shit.
Yeah. It keeps. Yeah. It's.
I just kind of got to the point where I'm like, fuck it, I'll pay it, but if I die, what the fuck's gonna happen? I don't know.
What's gonna
I don't
happen
really care.
is they'll take that, whoever's next of kin or whatever relates to you, wife, girlfriend, not girlfriend, but any family members, they'll put the debt onto them.
That's cold.
And it's student loans or anything related to education a lot of them doesn't cover a lot of the political changes that they're trying to do, where you get like money back or they refund you or something like that. Like the whole thing that Obama was trying to do doesn't fit for a lot of student loans.
So are you telling me that you haven't like had kids or anything because you're afraid of passing them on, Keenan?
Well, my loans could probably go to my brother or something like that.
Ooh,
Like
for real?
It's pretty wild. Like
Oh my gosh, that's fucked up.
they'll find
man.
a way to get their money back.
I don't understand. Like, they go after check cashing places and all these other places.
And you'll get some
predatory
random
loans,
ass calls too. You'll get people calling you from like other countries saying, "Hey, if you don't pay us, we're gonna send the cops after you," or something like that. Which has happened to me, which obviously they can't do. And
Yeah, they can't. But
No.
the threat alone is
but
like, what the
yeah,
fuck?
it can be a little scary, especially if you get that when you're young too, or if you don't know anything. But the promise is, before you join the military, did you go to a recruiter and the recruiter like promised you, saying, "Hey, if you go to the military, we'll pay for your college when you get out"?
No, hell no, dude. I left to the military because I was caught up in that, I was caught up in that life, man.
Oh,
It was my only way out.
Okay, yeah, understandable. Well, there's also stipulation that a lot of recruiters, at least back when I was going to college, they would recruit students from high school and tell them that, if you go to the military, once you get out of the military, you'll have like a full tuition
Yeah, I've
to
heard
go
that
to any university of your choosing. Like the
Yeah, I mean, it's true. You do. There's no lie there. Like what happened was when after 9/11, they started what's called the post 9/11 GI Bill.
okay,
So anybody that enlisted during 9/11 or afterwards, it was an enhanced GI Bill. So you got cost of living based on the zip code, kind of like what we did in the military based on where you were stationed
right,
and you had a family. You would get, let's say I was stationed in California in San Diego. Based off the San Diego cost of living, they would give you X amount of dollars.
Okay.
Right. So and then it was full college expenses, tuitions, all that stuff, with the exception of, like fraternities, sororities, whatever, all those extra things.
right, right.
Even if you wanted to go to trade school or whatever the case might be, they even made it where if you wanted to pass that on to your children, you could easily do that. Whereas the traditional Montgomery GI Bill did not have those provisions on it.
That's kind of dope, though.
Yeah. Well, the problem was, and like I told Joe, when I went to college, I was one of the first veterans using that program at the state college, and it was me and this other dude that kind of put together this program where it was called the VA Resource Center. So now you can go there and there's somebody there to help you. Either the guy's in the National Guard, or
That's
he's
good.
a veteran student, or he's part of the I think it's called it was some kind of military fraternity. I don't know, but they're there to kind of help walk guys through it so nothing happens to them like that.
Yeah. So what does this do now to like? So you had this debt, and even though you thought your GI Bill was paying it, it wasn't. So now you've inherited this debt, and you still have your GI Bill. Is that how it works? Since they were paying that shit back?
No. Pretty much like what it pretty much happened was, costs, fucking you getting all this money, homie. We balled out. We started businesses. We bought shit. I mean,
I might have done the same.
you do
thing.
whatever young people do with money.
Yeah, I blew away a good amount of that shit on
Yeah.
stuff that I shouldn't have.
God
Yeah,
damn.
same here.
You got me sympathizing with you over here. You're over here blowing money like you fucking got it.
No, oh, good, dude. I had like my firstborn. I'm buying him like Jordans and shit, and like, we're going out and partying. Like, I didn't know it was a loan. I just thought it was like because my GI Bill was paid. School was paid for. I'm thinking all the money that the National Guard is giving me and all these other programs I get because I'm in the National Guard. That's just money being refunded to me because
and nothing.
It's money that I signed up for. Yeah, nothing's coming out of pocket. I didn't know any better.
Now
Yeah, that
I
You
should
knew
have.
better.
I should have known better, but I was also promoted to get the payback like after college. Like once you graduate, you will get a good paying job to pay back your student loans because your title is an
everybody.
engineer.
Yeah, everybody thinks that, bro. That's the old American dream.
Yeah.
It's, go to college, get the great job, and I got to be honest with you, man. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
And
You don't find that
I'm
out till
tired
later,
of it.
till after you graduate.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, man. Like I got friends, I got customers and clients that, dude, these guys make money hand over fist and never set foot in college. They went to trade school, and they're welders, they're machinists, they're plumbers, they're tradesmen, and they're making money. Meanwhile, the people that work in offices and whatnot, they're kind of hurting right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like if you worked in an office doing clerical or like even to a certain extent some sales jobs, like you're probably at home not doing shit. Like
Oh yeah, man. I know my boy had his own like marketing agency, and I know right before all this was happening, I mean, they had some big accounts, and now, 4, 5, 6 months into COVID, I mean, what company is buying marketing and advertising and things like that? Only the big ones.
Certainly not PlayStation.
Certain not PlayStation?
Yeah.
No.
So,
But even in the live events, like a bunch of these marketing, like, faux marketing production companies like that, partnered up with like Coke and, Heineken and all these different companies to promote at festivals aren't even doing that. Some of them don't even exist anymore because they couldn't sustain their payroll, because all they did was in-person kind of shit or event stuff, and none of that shit is happening now. So you're kind of fucked.
Yeah, I mean, so it's interesting. Yo, it's funny that you brought that up today. Like, I guess Bad Bunny had some free concert or some shit on YouTube or something, and apparently he was driving around like Brooklyn or the Bronx on like a truck on top of it doing the concert. And I was like, yo, that's really creative. That's a really creative way to continue to put content and music out to your fans. You know?
Unless you're those people trying to get somewhere.
Yeah,
You're stuck in traffic.
Oh yeah,
which sucks
of
because
course.
now
Well,
this
it's New York. You know,
Yeah.
you ain't going anywhere in
Yeah.
New York.
and what's crazy is that like our industry, like the events industry, is having a problem with the way that a lot of these business rollouts are happening. Like, you know, we're basically set to be the last industry that actually opens because
That's right,
because you know we can't. Everybody's so scared of having large groups get together. Rightfully so. I get it. I get the fear. But like, for example, my industry has been so resourceful about like finding new ways of doing shit that we should at least be given that opportunity to figure out a way to do it right.
I think it's going to show people, you know, you're going to find creative solutions to address this, and you're going to find creative solutions to at least try to generate some kind of sales revenue or something, you know.
So
We
the
have
that's
student
what it
loans
is,
told
man.
me. You'll figure it out.
Well, yeah, you know, actually, like I said, dude, I don't plan on paying them off anytime soon. I'm just going to keep making the payment and
You
fuck
are
whatever. You know?
100% right. Now, you technically, okay, I'm going to try and go as far as I can without getting myself arrested. But at least what I was told when I spoke to my student loan officer for Navient was that you won't go to jail if you don't pay,
Yeah.
which is weird because then it's like, well, what are you going to do? And it's like, don't worry, we'll figure out a way to get the money.
Well,
is what they're telling me. Yeah. So
yeah, they'll do like they'll garnish your like income tax return or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, well, mine are Fed loans, so I mean,
Oh, and that's
there's a bunch of them.
yes, and so you kind of like not so much, but you kind of a little bit, tiny bit, got on the good side of the loan part because you're under the federal loans. So, you know, technically, what Obama was doing was trying to help out people with the federal loans. Me with the private signature student loans.
Oh, you're fucked, bro. You're fucked. You're fucked.
Yeah, and as I told Joe earlier, I was so hooked on everything, and the money came so easily. At that age, I just kept borrowing the money. It was so easy.
Yeah.
I didn't have to go back to FAFSA next year or the year after that, or try to get scholarships and grants. Like, it wasn't indoctrinated in my head that you only should get loans if you really, really need it. And so I took a loan out pretty much every semester.
Yeah.
So-
You're balling out, man. It's like
So you went to a state school. Yeah, so you know exactly how much I might have spent because you went to a state school.
Oh man, we partied, dude. The same college I went to was it's a party school for sure, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I still hustled and did my things on the side, man. Like I was DJing, I was doing social media, I was building websites. So I mean,
Shit,
I
should've did that.
was still banging, I was still getting money regardless. You know? But
Yeah, I was.
He was balling
Well,
out without fucking.
But again,
but
I
I
was.
also had a kid.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know,
and you had a
I
kid.
had a baby. Yeah.
I just my somewhat stipulation of the matter is that I was very promised that I would come out great once I graduated. Like I will get that engineering degree, get that engineering job, and in 3 to 4 years,
You're gonna have $100 an hour paying job. You're gonna be out there doing it.
Yeah, and so
Like,
Sucker.
there's a good amount of people who have come out on top from the engineering department. Some of them haven't. I don't know if it's based on networking, based on something. I don't know.
could be a number of things.
It could be a number of things,
You're just
but
being trash.
there's
You're-
just
you're
no
trash.
guarantee. Yeah, but
I
yeah,
know.
you're right. You're good on those federal.
I'm right. You are trash.
No.
I know for what I do, man. Like, I was fortunate. I worked. So I'll give you a quick little thing. When I graduated, I started a food truck out of Pennsylvania, like an LA style,
Oh,
you know,
cool.
straight up taco truck, right? So I started at college, and we ran that. We did very well. As a matter of fact, it's still in operations. Except right now
Nice.
we're having some truck problems, but we're taking care of that. But so that was great, right? So we're doing that, and then my kid gets diagnosed with leukemia and whatnot. So
Mm.
I have to take a step back and get a corporate 9 to 5 job with benefits and all that shit.
Right.
So at this time, the newspaper industry is taking they're getting raped in the ass.
Major shit.
So they hire me to come on board to the big local paper in Pittsburgh, and they bring me on board as a digital media consultant. So we're working for this new venture that they started, and I did it for about 2 years, and I hated it. I absolutely it was very heavy sales driven, but the problem was, there's all these other channels to create the media that we're creating for a higher price.
Mm.
We're not an advertising agency, yet we're doing advertising agency
Shit.
things, but we don't have the in-house staff to do them, so we're constantly having problems. So anyways, I get shit canned.
Oh,
And
damn.
yeah, so now I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? So what I did was I pretty much took 15 of my good clients and I was doing my own thing. Well, I get a phone call from a friend of mine who goes, hey, listen, the company I work for is hiring. Are you down? I'm like, yeah, it's a Fortune 500 company. So I submit my resume, not thinking anything's going to happen. I'm still going along making money. And I get a phone call when I get back from vacation. They're like, hey, we want to interview you. Okay, do the interview. The next day, I get a phone call. This guy wants to interview you. Okay, cool, let's go. That Friday, I have an offer.
Oh.
No.
So,
So you're
now
one of the more fortunate stories, college stories. Why didn't we even
Well-
have you on? You seem to be doing just fine. Thank you.
well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, dude. I hustled. Like, I busted my ass. Like, I got kids, man. So, like,
Yeah.
I had to. It's fight. What is it? Sink or swim. And
Yep.
Fight or flight. Yeah.
yeah, and I had to give it all I got, man. And I was fortunate.
Which is
And,
good, and that's definitely for good in the sense of what you triumphed over with your mentality. A lot of students don't.
It's
It's something
fucked
to have
up
that.
though that because you still kind of have like this debt, this
Oh,
loan.
dude, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So it
I
doesn't
always
even
have
matter
to,
how
like,
successful you
Mhm.
become.
No,
You're still paying on
no.
something that's still building interest,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and you're
But
still
it's
fucked.
funny because someone's like, well, what are they going to do? Take away your education? I'm like, yeah, what can they do? So all I do is I know that every month I got to pay this off, and I send it out, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, all right,
And
well,
you're barely
I
chipping
know it's not
away
going to
at
do
it.
anything. Yeah, I'm like, I know it's not going to do anything, but as long as it stays current, it's all right.
Yeah, and if you do let them know, I can't pay this. Whatever you do,
Yeah,
to
they'll
me,
work
I
with
can't
you.
pay this. They'll try and figure something out.
They'd be like, so what you got? What you got in your pockets right now, player?
But there,
What you got in your
Straight up.
pockets?
there is a
They're
there
like
is a
Debo.
there has been moments where I haven't paid for like months, and then I call them up and like, okay, I got some money now, and then they're like, oh, sure, we'll take it.
Oh, sure. Like, oh goodness,
They'll call
okay. They reset
They'll call and be
the.
like,
Yeah, I haven't done it long enough where they're like, okay, we're gonna have to come to your house, kind of thing. But I am curious. I am curious.
You want to test it? You want to see what they're gonna
I
do?
don't know what they really
6 months.
can
Let's
do.
try 6 months.
Stop paying and be like completely and be like, yo, I ain't paying y'all.
Because that's the thing.
Yeah.
If I called them up to make sure, am I gonna go to jail if I don't pay for like a whole year or something like that?
Were you preparing yourself? You're like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to jail.
I was trying to find
I'm
out.
gonna knock this one out. Just go to jail, spend a year or two in there, come out, better
your butthole.
person.
But even if you go to jail, you still would probably owe them money. Like there's no getting out of student loans. Somehow they will get their money and track you down to get it, unless you know how to like hide
I think
yourself.
it's that next of kin stipulation.
which is so crazy, man. Because like I said, there's so many other predatory loans and things out there
Yeah.
that just recently became illegal, and
Yeah.
it's wild that we were trying to, like, all right, I'll give you an example. My mom's old school Latina. She's like, oh, you got to go to college to be successful. You need to be an engineer, a doctor, a lawyer. And I'm like, you're out of your fucking mind. Like, quit telling people that, because that's not true. And that's how they all think. And I don't
Right.
know why, but whatever. And like, I'm like, you guys are sending your children out.
That's right.
None of you are prepared for college. None of you have savings. None of you have 529 plans. No one has any of these things because they weren't taught that, right? Well, obviously they all immigrated here. So you're sending your child out. They're going to come out with debt at what, 20, 24, 25. And now they're struggling to find a job. If they do find a job, they're barely making what, 50, 60, if that. And depending on where they live, that doesn't even cover cost of living
at all.
So,
Not especially
you're
not in major cities.
Right.
So you're not
right?
sending your kids to. You're not setting them up for success. Like my mentality here with my kids are, you have three options. You can go to college if you want, but you're gonna have to work. You can go to the military for college, and I will help you. We have a very pro-military family. All my brothers-in-law, we're all prior service. We all have experience, so we now know. So we can prepare someone, or you can go find a trade. And if you want to go to college, guess what? You can go to college and you can go work as skilled labor and make more than minimum wage.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit if it's a beautician doing nails. Beauticians and
they make money.
Right.
Nail techs make money.
Yeah, they make money. If they hustle and just like they're there like a full-time job, they're gonna make some dough.
Oh yeah,
because it's all. I mean, you think about it. It's really all for the most of it. It's all profit. Almost everything you get off of doing somebody's nails or doing some shit like that.
I know at some places that you're paying for your spot. So like a barbershop, you're paying for your chair, or you're breaking off the owner. But still, you're still making money. But I think those are and on top of that, this is why I think college is a waste of time. You either have that drive and that ambition and that hustle, or you don't. And college isn't going to teach you that. College isn't going to show you that.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, they'll teach you to network, but what good is that going to do if you're not going to go out after it?
And the networking is not.
It's trash.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Take it from somebody who knows.
I went to several networking events. I was even, I was part of engineering societies and stuff like that. I rarely hear from anybody who I've networked with, nor have I went out of my way to communicate with anybody who I've networked with, that I, at the time, was like great friends or good connections, like talking all the time, and then just fizzles out.
That's the way it is, player.
Yeah. It's wild, man. Like in the industry I'm in, dude, it's so crazy because we have this yearly show that we go to, everyone in the company and the franchisees and everything. And I see guys that I went to training with in Dallas. I see guys that I went to the actual manufacturing facility where they made the product line that we were specifically selling.
Yeah.
I see guys guys that I've worked with in the past and that have moved up in the corporation as company guys and guys that have bought franchises. I mean, I see them at least once a year, and we still talk and email back and forth, and it's wild because in the industry I'm in, that's great. But if I walk out of it, there's nothing.
Yeah,
all my connections are pretty much
within that industry.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
That is thanks crazy. To college, though.
Thanks to college.
Thanks to college.
Yeah. Well, did you have a good time when you were in college? Did you say you partied pretty hard? You're balling.
Oh yeah, man. I had, I had, pretty much I had my wife and kids, and I mean, I didn't party in that sense, but bro, I mean, I was a brother at one of the fraternities. I DJ'd at like a couple of the bars. I DJ'd for like the fraternity parties. I mean. I had a good time. I enjoyed the college experience. Yeah. I had a good time. Yeah. I didn't go too wild. It was like old school. I was like Will Ferrell in old school.
Damn. Well, thanks, man. We fucking appreciate this.
Yeah, thanks for calling in. Thanks for listening and chiming in. By the way,
you wanna put your shit out there?
Oh yeah, well I was gonna tell you guys. I told everybody I published a podcast, and I told them that I was gonna be on your podcast today.
Oh,
yeah. So we're out there. Yeah. So my podcast is At Least You Tried. We're a podcast.
I like it.
At least you tried. There it is.
At least you tried. Yeah. We celebrate life's mediocre moments. So most podcasts. Most podcasts are about how to increase sales and having this and that. Ours is just, hey, you go to work, you went to work, you take care of your kids. All right, cool. You're making your thing. You're making it.
Damn, I like that.
Shit.
Yeah,
I like
that's
that.
true though.
Yeah.
That's real. That's real. Like, hey man, you don't have to be fucking super rich and fucking.
No.
As long as you made it, as long as you did a good thing today, you went to work. have your
You
beer.
went to work. You did your thing. Good.
For
Have
sure.
a beer. Have a drink, man. Laugh at some shit we say. And I mean, we got a really black humor, but I mean, it's all fun and games, man. But,
That's good. I like
check
Hey,
us
that.
out.
man,
Sounds dope.
you're ready for your bag of dicks, so that's enough for us, player.
I appreciate that. I'm ready.
All right,
All right,
Walter,
brother.
appreciate
Thanks,
you, brother.
guys.
Thanks for coming on.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having
Yeah.
me, man.
All right,
Thank you
dude.
guys. Later. Later.
Speaking of my bag of dicks, Joe, where's that fucking picture of you in that thong? That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
I thought.
Fuck
Uh-huh.
you.
What the fuck?
That was
bro?
2
That was
fucking
a
weeks
boo-boo
ago, man.
ass- That was
What?
a boo-boo ass picture, bro.
Eat my
You
dick.
didn't get a
I didn't
picture?
get it.
He
Nope.
sent us a picture of white something,
Yep.
just like the little hip strap, but
Yeah.
it could have been just his tidy whities. Like, we don't know.
And fucking, and I was
You
supposed to get a
know.
picture
Bro,
of that, and
I
I was supposed to
don't
put
know.
the new logo on it and post it.
I was
and
not
you
gonna
promised
fucking
that.
do- No, I
Yes, you
didn't.
did. Go
The
back to
hell?
the episode. Listen to it.
I didn't do
Fucking
that.
trash.
Fuck you. I didn't do that.
Speaking
Listen,
of trash, speaking of trash, and you know what's coming, Joe. Speaking of the trash ass team, the Clippers. How do you feel right now?
He was crying.
Look,
about
man,
it.
I
He
was
crying
over
earlier.
it. I was getting
That's why his
over
eyes
it.
were red.
No, that's
Oh, then I
that's-
tagged
that's
you in
something else.
the
That's
in
something
that
else.
the house made of bricks.
Gosh, listen, guys. I just want to say that it's still Clippers all day.
Trash.
But I am devastated. We fucking did a piss poor job. It was a horrible performance. There wasn't even any heart in it, honestly.
Every
Like,
fucking year, though.
Towards the
Not
end, they
every
just
year. Shut
flop.
up.
They just
No,
flop
shut
down
up.
like a dead fish.
Let him vent. Let him vent.
That's for a soap opera.
I was heated as fuck. No, we're gonna talk about this right now. Can you fuck you?
Yeah, I brought it up. We want to talk about how trash they
I
are.
honestly was
Yeah.
heated as
Fucking
fuck. Like
Clippers
I was
and their fans.
devastated. You know, it was a horrible performance. I hate Jamal Murray.
It was
Fuck
awesome.
Jamal Murray.
He's the best.
Fuck him.
He's amazing.
The Lakers are playing today, aren't they?
No, not tonight.
It's not tonight. It's tomorrow?
Tuesday and Thursday.
Oh, that's right. Okay, but yeah, it was just bad. I can't defend the team at all for this. We got to get rid of Paul George. Like he was just trash.
trash.
Like just even watching him play.
Oh shit,
he-
they are.
he was-
It's 6.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, right now.
No, yeah, I told you.
Wait, so they are playing
What's
this
the
today?
No, we're winning. 89-87. 6
Wait,
minutes left.
this is not the playoffs, right?
It is.
It is. It's
Second-
the
second game.
Oh,
conference
so
fin- this is
the
finals.
Clippers are out.
Yeah, we're out. We're out.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
So I mean, I kind of wish they pushed through so we can have.
I would have loved to
LA
see a
and
battle
and
of
then the
LA.
Lakers would have destroyed the fucking Clippers.
I don't think so.
But okay, you let Denver beat you. So
I'm just gonna let Denver beat you guys.
yeah, right.
That's all it is.
Wait,
Yo,
Denver, you are allowed to beat the
Lit-
Lakers.
who's
okay.
the Denver's team?
Huh?
Who's the Denver's team?
Nuggets.
What do you mean?
The Denver Nuggets.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought.
Oh my
It's
gosh!
basically-
I know they existed, but if I had to,
they existed.
if I had to pick a team on NBA 2K, I would never go for the Denver Nuggets.
Fuck
That's what
you.
I'm
Of
saying.
course not.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh yeah, no. That's
But
cool, yeah.
the team is
Why am I
basically
defending
just Murray. He destroyed the Clippers single handedly.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he fucking he did an outstanding job. I didn't like. I still don't like Jamal Murray. I didn't like him before it, and now I like him even less after this.
Has he always
But
been
you
on
know
this-
what? I will lessen that dislike a little bit if they beat the Lakers.
They won't. I mean, maybe one game.
I want to say
Maybe one
no, I
game.
want to say they're going to go all the way.
Now it's not going to be the championship
No,
you're talking
hell
about,
no.
right?
Listen,
This is not going to be
no,
another
this is-
Toronto
this
situation,
is,
bro.
This
Come
is
on.
the Western Conference
Finals,
Finals.
yeah.
Okay.
So whoever wins this goes to the finals.
Who's on the Eastern?
It's the Celtics and the Heat.
Heat, yeah.
Ooh.
That's a really good series.
Okay.
It's
Celtics
already
is trash
started to
too,
heat
though.
up.
Fuck
They're
the
2-1
Celtics.
right now. Fuck the Celtics.
Fuck the Celtics.
Is it because of
I really
the,
want the Heat to win. I honestly do.
the
too.
Jordan documentary? Is that why you hate the Celtics?
I'd love for the
No.
Oh,
For me, no.
no.
It's Lakers, Celtics, the whole.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they have a
gotcha.
history.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, although that would be kind of dope.
What, Lakers against Celtics?
that would be
That would
amazing.
be a great series. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lakers Celtics.
But you feel like it's going to be Lakers and Heat?
no, it's gonna be
Yeah.
the Nuggets and the Heat.
No, it's
Yeah,
oh
gonna be
my
Nuggets
God,
and
this
Heat.
guy's
Yeah.
so delusional. It makes
Nuggets-
sense. He's a Clippers fan. Jeez.
Nuggets in 5 as of today. Nuggets in 5 tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see where we're at. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
We got a game Tuesday. We'll see. We're gonna beat them then and Thursday.
don't
We'll
know,
close it
right?
out this week.
Nope, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna be a
Bro,
sweep.
God, let's be
Absolutely not.
salty ex-girlfriend.
No.
It's such and it's so funny because every hilarious Clippers meme I see, I post it and I send it to my Clipper friends,
Oh, yeah.
and they hate me.
They
They're
hate
like, they hate me so
Wow.
much. I got something coming for you at the end of the month, though.
I was like, please don't.
I know.
He's like, he was like, I have to.
after,
Sorry, bro.
after that game,
Look away.
he was like, "Come on, bro, please."
Oh my god.
You don't understand, dude. After we lost, I was like devastated.
Did you cry?
Even that next day at work, I was just like,
Did you cry?
Fuck.
I
you
know
sent
because
the- you
Christian
sent the
was
message
giving you
out.
shit.
Yeah, he
Did you-
was giving
did you
me
cry?
all that shit. I
Did you
didn't cry. I didn't cry. I was
Joe,
close to.
you can
I
be
was,
you can be
He
real.
teared
I was
up.
very
You teared
emotional.
up.
I was very emotional. I was, I was.
Did
I was
you
here.
go to Clippers games back in the day?
Yeah, I've gone. Yes, of course.
I
I've
feel like
gone.
this whole Clipper phenomenon for Joe is like new.
Recent.
Like you
Oh
never
my
talked about the
gosh.
Clippers in high school.
I always talk about.
You
the
never talked
Clippers.
about the Clippers in like 2005.
In high school, I didn't talk about the Clippers. No,
Yeah.
I didn't talk about the Clippers in high school because I
Yeah.
was a Lakers fan.
Oh, okay. So when did you become a Clippers fan?
It wasn't until like 2009,
Oh.
2008, 2009.
I think anything in sports, I rarely hear you talk about it. Like it's not until recently where you're talking about
Well,
sports.
maybe
more.
not with you. You don't really give a shit about sports, right?
Because you don't care
Okay.
about sport.
Yeah. You care about doing everything for your roommate.
I know.
apparently.
God damn.
Anything else she
Fuck
needs,
you,
Keenan? You want us to pause this so you can check your phone and make sure
You guys
She
suck.
doesn't need anything. She
You
doesn't
suck.
need some kale or anything.
It's okay.
Bring back some
to
kale.
make sure. Go take pictures of her on the beach.
That I do not. That is don't. I'm. Shut up,
Really?
Joe. Fuck you. I don't
Oh.
do that. I didn't do that. I don't do
kidding.
that.
I don't like
Why are you being
Fuck
so
you.
defensive?
Why are you being
Keenan?
so defensive?
Joe's
about it?
attacking me.
Just be like, no, I didn't, and brush it off. But no, there's something deeper here.
What's going on, player?
You suck. I hate
She
you.
made you do that in her room.
No.
She touched your butt,
She had you.
Okay, well,
pictures.
technically
booty
she
hole.
has touched my butt a few times, but
and she sat on you too. Uh-huh. I remember that episode. Oh yeah.
yeah, that's what's weird though. Is like I get labeled, "Oh, you're the big brother. You remind me of my stepdad, stuff like that." But then you comment on how nice my butt is when I'm standing on a step stool reaching for something. Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
I think it's because she knows that she can fuck with you like that. You let her do that to you.
So I'm a tease.
If you just no. She just knows that all she needs to do is make these comments little, and it's enough
comment
for
on my figure.
yeah, just compliment you once, and then it'll fill up your little
Hey,
praiseometer.
wait a minute. I'm
You'll
not
be
like
hey,
that.
You know what?
The
She's so
pervasive.
sweet.
No, fuck
I'll
that.
do 10 more things for her.
I'll do anything you want me to do.
You want me to make that little crate into a bed frame? I'll do that for you. You want me to sand it down? Oh, yes.
I got paid for all that shit. Fuck you guys.
Enough.
And
Yes.
high fives?
I've
In compliments?
No.
You got paid for it
No.
in compliments?
I got paid. Fuck you guys.
I got paid.
All right, about the earthquake.
I didn't even
Yo,
feel that.
you didn't feel it?
Nope.
Wow.
Because it happened
At all?
nearby.
I was in the shower.
Sleeping? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was in the shower.
And you didn't feel it?
Nope.
Were you
That's
jerking
weird.
it?
Oh, he probably
Probably was.
He was
This,
right like,
feels so interactive.
You're like, oh my god, my fucking masturbation is
Yeah.
thunderous. So I was sitting here with my daughter. We were watching the new Jurassic World cartoon. It just came out on Netflix. It's pretty good. It's really good. Actually.
Wait, was it 11:40? She's not sleeping?
Oh, she was not sleeping. No, she was. I was trying to put her to sleep, and she was like restless. She like her teeth are growing in, so she's biting her cheeks.
Oh, okay.
So like they're cut. So
Oh,
like
shit.
anytime she like moves her cheek around, she starts crying. But yeah, we were hanging out here on the couch watching this show, and there was a scene where the Indominus Rex, the new white
Oh, yeah,
one,
yeah, the one they made.
yeah. So the Indominus Rex had just passed through and had eaten someone. It was crazy, whatever. And then it started shaking really bad, like really bad. And she's like, "Oh!" And Gavin came out of the room, and he was over here. He was like, "Oh my gosh!" And I'm like, "Everybody, chill. It's all good. Everything's cool." And then like Saya goes, "It's the T-Rex!" And she started crying.
Oh no!
She was like, "It's
Wow.
the T-Rex!" And she started crying, and then she covered herself with the blanket. I was like, "Nah, baby, it's cool. Nah, mommy, it's cool, cool. No." I was like, "There's no T-Rex. It was just an earthquake.
Yeah.
It was just an earthquake. It just shook. The building just shook. It's fine." She was like, "No, it was the T-Rex." I'm like, "It's cool. Trust me." But just her imagination going like, "Oh my gosh."
See what happens when you
she
show her
saw-
those movies?
Oh man,
those
she
adult
loves
movies.
it. I don't give a fuck.
That's why they're 13
She's
and up,
a big
Joe.
girl now,
Man,
okay?
please.
She's a big girl.
If she likes Jurassic Park and she's watched it multiple
times.
many a times, and she could take it, like she just got freaked
That's
out.
Until the real world
It's
comes
because you know what? Because she watches it and she knows that when there's like a tremble, like a huge
Yeah, it's a dinosaur.
shake, it's like, oh shit, it's the T-Rex.
That's what I'm saying. The
She was
movie.
freaking out. It was
That's-
great.
No, but
It was
at
great.
least-
I was laughing. I was like, "Nah,
That's
baby, it's
cute.
cool.
That's super
It's
cute.
adorable." I was
Yeah.
like, that makes me feel like her imagination is like really blossoming. If she could pick up what she's watching and she understands what she's watching,
That's
Translate
so
it
when
to
it
the real
happens
world.
to
That
real life,
connection,
she'd be like, "Oh
that
shit,
cognitive
hold
connection,
on,
that's
motherfucking T-Rex."
that's special, man.
I thought that was dope.
I didn't feel it though. Everyone was like, "Oh, earthquake." I never.
Yeah, everybody was freaking out. I'm like, everybody chill the fuck out. It's only like a 4 point something.
Yeah,
It was.
And then I
yeah.
looked it up and I was like, oh shit, it was like a 4. I was like, I'm getting too good at this.
I
Not
will
too
say
far
though,
from it.
earthquakes do make me uncomfortable. Like
They do?
that's one of the. I'm just like. Oh,
I think it's the
fuck.
noise. When I plug my ears up and I don't hear the noise of what it's doing to the environment, it's not so bad. I figured that out back in high school.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah.
It is an experience. Like,
Yeah.
it is an experience to go through. Like, for some of you listeners who don't get earthquakes, it is when the earth shakes, quakes, maybe even a little bit.
What? That is. This is this is why you need to pay attention in class in high school, Joe.
Shut up! I know what it is.
Fucking you and Siobhan about math and science and
I was
shit.
trying to fucking make a joke. You
Fucking
fuck
fuck you. No, you were serious.
No, I wasn't.
You're like those religious.
No, we do
zealots.
have some listeners who live in
Don't
different
believe in
places who
science.
don't experience earthquakes. I was
That's
just
true.
being a fucking asshole. Fuck you, Keenan.
You are an asshole. You're my asshole.
So yeah, earthquakes, they're like interesting.
Yeah, you can't run away from them.
You can't.
No, it's
there's-
fun.
And there isn't even like
fun.
an alert as
no,
to when
it
it
just
happens.
happens.
No.
Happens.
They
well,
have,
10
like-
minutes later, it showed up on my phone.
Well, animals can
Yeah.
kind of sense it, right?
Except my
Allegedly?
dog. The dog at my house did not do shit.
Oh, well.
You were wide awake when it happened.
Oh yeah, I wrote it out. I was like on like almost like a surfboard,
Were you?
and like the lights flickered and everything.
Were you in your place?
I
or
was
were
in
you
my
the
I was in
basement?
my room. If I was in the
Oh,
basement, that would have probably been more. That probably would have been something. If I was in the
Yeah.
basement, but no, I was in my room in the back, and I saw everything like shake and move, and I wanted to get outside quick enough because I've never seen an earthquake happen while I'm out in the
Oh,
street.
yeah.
I'm always inside a house when it happens, and I was like, I want to see the ground like wave and shift because I've even figured out how I even moved too because I have a piano up against the wall outside, and it fell forward.
Oh,
So if
shit.
it was leaning back towards the north, I know that in order for it to fall forward like that, it had to shake in a certain
It
direction.
would
So
have had to have swayed. in
Yeah,
a certain
yeah.
direction,
Oh, wow.
pretty heavily too. So, and that's what I guess made it kind of even more scary than what it should have been because it was starting to make things fall heavy stuff.
That's what's crazy though. Like, I don't know. To me, it didn't feel as strong as it
No,
potentially was. I
No.
guess. I don't think I've ever been frightened by an earthquake.
not even
Like,
Northridge.
Uh,
That was like an
I,
8.
I vaguely remember the Northridge
Oh, really?
earthquake. I
We're
think I
kids.
remember. I
Oh,
think
I remember it for
Well, no,
sure.
I remember it, but I think I remember the. I think I remember the energy more than I remember the
Okay.
actual experience.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I remember my dad jumping up. I remember how my mom was yelling. I remember my older brother, picking up my younger brother from his bed, and then like a vase fell on the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember events like that, but I don't remember like the actual experience.
Okay.
Like I don't know. I've never really felt like earthquakes or anything to be scared of immediately. Like when they're happening, I'm just like, just write it out, dude. Like unless I see something start cracking open and shit like that, I'm not
What
really.
the fuck was that?
Oh, that was my phone. Sorry, I disconnected it.
That was
The
some
aliens
weird
have
ass shit.
come.
I know.
It's like a wormhole.
I knew they were listening to our show.
Hell yeah.
Fuck. I was like, wow.
Oh, Speaking of aliens,
Yeah.
When you were talking about how you would totally just bounce if they can't, I would too. I don't understand why you're getting so upset.
Why are
that
you
would-
bringing this up?
Because
This is some old shit.
It's like a few episodes ago, but
It's a
dude,
long
I'm
episode.
with you, Joe. I'm fucking take me with you.
Yeah, right.
Anyway,
Whatever.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
for real
I'll
though.
take
Take
me
me
with
with you.
the fuck am I gonna stay here for?
Like I'm sure my family, like I
No,
said,
Joe.
I'm sure my
No,
family will
Joe.
be fine.
You're changing it. If
No.
you're changing it
I'm
to
not
make it
changing
super.
it.
You are making the best outcome out of that scenario.
he
It's
wasn't.
not, but it's not
Yes,
going to
it
be my
was.
responsibility once
Yeah.
I leave.
You should have said, I don't know what's gonna happen to my family. I don't care. I'm going with them.
But
But
they'll
you
be
did.
okay.
You said they'll be fine.
I know
Nothing's
they'll
gonna
be
happen
fine.
to them.
I know.
I
they'll be
think, hey,
fine.
You don't. You don't know anything.
I do.
I mean,
no, you don't.
Okay, I can hope that my family.
That's
will be
exactly-
fine.
yeah.
And I base that on the fact that she has plenty of family that is willing to
take
make
care,
sure
yeah.
that they're okay.
No, you have no guarantee in life for anything. You are basically saying, I know exactly what's going to happen.
I'm not saying
He didn't
that.
say that.
I'm
Yes,
not
He
you
was
are. I
saying
never
in the
said that.
current trajectory of their life situation
Then-
right now, they'll be fine.
Then if you're gonna add things to that, then I'm gonna add. I get to call my family before I leave. You can't.
But that
you
was
can't-
That was not
that
That's
was
part of
added.
it.
No,
It is.
no, it's
You're
not.
changing
No,
it.
Keenan,
The-
you're
the
you're
part
just
of
mad
it-
because he would leave with not saying anything
No.
to you, and he's leaving
No,
you
yeah,
forever.
that's what it
And
is.
you'll be
It's
by
his
yourself,
reasoning.
and you're
It's
just gonna have
part-
your
it's-
Why is
roommate
your
that's
reasoning-
gonna
but
your
make you do all
reasoning
sorts of shit.
behind it
Okay,
is
you're about
changing it.
basing shit on facts, right? The fact is that my family, if I weren't here, based on everything that is available to them, they're going to be fine.
It's an assumption.
It is an assumption.
No, but you're not presenting it as an assumption.
Okay,
You're presenting it
I'll
as a
pre-
fact.
I'll present
a fact
it now. I'll
is
present
everything's
it
fine.
now as an assumption.
It's an assumption and a hypothetical.
Ooh,
What have I
and
done?
it's,
Damn,
and it's
Keenan, you
basically
mad,
you
man.
going. It's basically you going.
Why you
I'm
mad,
coming out with the best
though?
scenario ever. Fuck you. I'm turning this off. Fuck this. I
Wait,
quit.
wait, no,
Teacher,
no,
the new
okay.
host. This is bullshit. I'm gonna make bananas.
He's like, I'm going to eat this empanada right now. Fuck you.
Yo, okay, no, but Joe, if let's say take out the alien aspect of it, if you just disappear right now, they'd be fine, right?
Yeah, I think they would.
You don't know that.
I'm not saying I know.
No, yes, you are. You said, yeah, they'll be fine. That's an
would
answer.
assume
That's an
they'll be
answer.
fine.
Okay,
He assumed
I
they're
assume they will be fine.
Yes. Why can't you say that before?
Okay.
But you can't.
But that
You
was-
can't because you're so guaranteed on your answer that you have no yes or no.
No, but that's
it's always
the
a yes.
assumption. You can't. Obviously, he can't know.
I'm
That's
not going to know
obviously.
fully 100% that they're going to be fine.
You
Obviously,
never say
Keenan.
that. You never say that.
Okay, Keenan.
Why can't you say
assume-
why can't you say I believe, I assume, I guess, I think they may not. You never
Okay.
never do any
I
of that.
assume that they will be fine if I leave them based on what they have available to them at the moment.
What's so hard
Does
about
work
that
for you?
before?
Does that work for you?
Was that so hard? Huh? Was that so hard to use your brain?
To be
Yeah,
so
it was.
literal.
Yeah.
To be
Yeah,
I
literal.
know.
to be-
You wanted
to
me
be-
to get specific.
No, that's not specific. That's
That is
reality.
pretty specific.
No, that's reality.
That's pretty specific.
That's
Pretty
reality.
specific. That I have to.
That you
I have
that you
to
can't that you
verbatim
can't
use the word
No, that
or the
you can't-
terminology that you want me to
that
use.
you can't make an assumption of fact. That's reality. You are
I wasn't.
you're taking
making it a
you're
fact.
taking a guess and you're making it real. It's a guess.
I have that
I'm
ability.
guessing. No, okay, so Mr. Superhuman bullshit.
Wait, but
Whatever.
Keenan, you wouldn't leave? You would say?
Oh, I said I would leave, but I said I would think about it.
No, you can't.
I
They
did.
tell you got 5 seconds.
No.
Yes or no.
So you wouldn't leave.
Yeah, you.
I
wouldn't.
said I would think about it.
You have 5 seconds to think.
That
Five.
it was not 5
Well,
seconds.
It doesn't matter. No,
It
but
was-
that's the thing. He said
Here's-
they're
It was-
right in front of you.
They're right in front.
Come
You
with
have
us.
you have to come with
Yeah.
us. I go, okay. Think. All right, I go.
Okay, so you would leave.
Do it. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But you guys fuck you, Joe.
What did I do?
And Deech, fuck you too.
Fuck you back harder. How about
Fuck
that?
you so hard.
No,
No,
Lou, just
I
spit.
don't understand though. Like, why it would be an issue for me to say no? I'd leave right away.
It wasn't an issue. It was only about your reasoning why. And you never picked up on that. You just
Okay.
you took it to somewhere else and you don't listen to me, Joe. All right? I want you to listen to me. Nobody listens
He
to
doesn't
me.
feel heard, Joe. He doesn't feel heard.
I think there's something deeper here.
That's
Fuck
what
you,
I
that has
Brennan.
nothing to
I really do think so too.
Do you want to talk about that, Keenan?
No.
Do you want to
I'm
touch
not
on
talking about my
that?
roommate.
This
Fuck
is a
that.
place of healing. Okay.
Is there some trouble at home?
No trouble.
No trouble at
They
home?
don't no.
They don't listen to me. Nobody listens to me. listen to you, Keenan.
Fuck you.
Every once in a while, I listen to you. You know, you have some good ideas.
Bullshit. Like my holographic TV.
Yo, so Gavin had a little birthday party here with his friends yesterday.
Dope.
He had 4 of his closest friends come by. It was good because we restricted it to just one parent and one child.
Is that why I wasn't invited?
No, you know, I just didn't invite anybody because there's no reason. Like,
Yeah.
it's not a party
You still got my gift.
for everybody. It's a party for
that's
Gavin.
really
You know?
tough. Yeah, that's awesome.
He had his best friends here. They played video games. They ate, whatever the fuck they wanted to eat.
Mm.
They had fun. They called it a night early. They were only here for like 4 or 5 hours, which is fucking dope.
Mm.
Everybody was gone by like 10.
Nice.
So it was super dope.
Good birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
10? How old is he now? 10?
he's gonna be 9.
9? Oh.
Mm.
He'll be 9 tomorrow.
Okay.
So it was pretty dope. Just him being in his element, being around his friends who he hasn't seen. Technically,
Because they
for
went to
months,
school, yeah.
Yeah, like because school's been closed.
Yeah.
So his friends he hasn't really seen since March. So the fact that they were able to be here, and then each parent was just hanging out here, just waiting, and we thought some of them were gonna actually leave earlier, but I guess they had so much fun that they were like, no, just stay. So they stayed all the way through the night. That was dope. It's just crazy to think of Gavin just being
The kid.
yeah, but like having his own personality and being a different, being a specific person with his friends.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I know him as my son, and
Oh, so he's different around other people.
I think he's a little more assertive around other people.
Mm.
Like you can tell, like he's
With
a
his
popular
peers,
kid.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like you could tell he's the popular kid. Like all his friends that came by, like were really like super happy to see, even though some of them haven't seen each other either. Like they were happy to see Gavin and be here for Gavin. Like the gifts that they got him were like gifts that Gavin would like and shit like that. Like it was pretty cool to see.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Your child in their element. That
I
was
wouldn't
kind
know,
of dope.
but I mean,
I
they're
mean, yeah.
they're in their element right now. and,
Jesus.
Y'all
with
know
all their
soon,
brothers
buddy.
and sisters.
Mommy.
It's kind of cramped in
God.
there.
Oh,
I think,
God.
I gotta get this
Get
out. But yeah, that was kind of dope. Like, I think it was like one of those fatherly experiences. Like,
You
I mean,
teared up.
yeah. No, I didn't
What,
tear up.
I mean, what?
No. Like it was just weird. Like, I'm sure you guys will understand one day. Like that.
Yeah, your kid is
Yeah.
becoming a person. His
Like,
own
yeah.
person, and he's
I don't
like-
think of Gavin as anything but
person.
Gavin. He's
Yeah.
he's my dude.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
my
yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Like all the shit we do here and everything.
That's
But I've
true.
never seen him in his element.
Right,
Like,
and then
just-
because if you think about a kid's birthday party, you're probably out somewhere and you let them do their thing.
Yeah,
yeah,
everybody
yeah,
has
parents,
their thing.
you don't get to see into what they're actually
Yeah,
doing and how
like,
they're
just-
interacting with each other.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome, man.
It was like a very intimate situation
Yeah,
where it
that's-
was like
that sounds
him
dope.
and his core group of friends,
Mhm.
like, and them not having seen each other in forever, and to like just be themselves, and because I'm sure none of those kids has been able to do like that in a long while. So the fact that they were able to do that together, because I know like 3 of those kids. And I know like their family situation, and I know that they're not going anywhere, and I know that they're not doing anything, and some of them don't have siblings, so they're legit just by themselves with their parents. So it's like, yo, that was kind of dope.
That's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really thoughtful.
So yeah, we were thinking we'll probably do it again for Halloween, since kids can't really go out for Halloween. I was like,
yeah.
why don't we just have those same kids come here and they could hang out and watch
Yeah.
movies,
Yeah.
and like do a sleepover if they want this time, That way they can really just enjoy the night.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to be dad, I'm trying to be all right, dad.
Yeah, no, you're a good dad, man.
Trying to do my shit. Can't make promises, but
God.
None
Can't
that
be
my father
sure they're gonna
couldn't
be
keep.
okay. Guarantee anything.
Fuck
Can't
you
fucking
both.
Guarantee
What?
shit.
Fuck you. I know what you're doing over there.
What do you
Fuck you.
mean?
Fuck you. Fuck
I'm
all
just
of you.
being literal, bro.
Fuck
I'm
you.
just
Fuck you.
glad
Fuck
you
you.
would
Fuck
leave
you.
as
Fuck
well.
you.
But you
Fuck
would
you.
leave.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
You would leave.
Shut the fuck up.
You
Fuck
can't
you.
guarantee
Fuck
that
you.
we'll be okay.
Suck a dick. Fuck
He's like,
you
know
both.
what? I'm out of here.
I'm gonna eat one of your empanadas.
No, eat the empanada.
Eat it.
Yeah. Let's
I'm gonna eat one of these
let's
shit.
let's try this out. Let's
Yeah.
give it a
Let's
shot.
You guys
partake.
suck dick.
Yeah.
Some of them.
I'm gonna check and see. Make
Yeah,
sure
check
it's
and
beef.
see. Is it beef?
Mm.
Take a bite. Get in there. It's cool. Even if it isn't.
you get one chicken.
Yeah, you get one chicken and one beef, so it doesn't matter if you.
This is like chicken.
That's a chicken.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, give me a second.
This tastes like chicken.
Oh, there's beef.
These two are chickens, so they're probably yours. Oh, then hopefully.
Oh yeah. I didn't eat the other one. Looks like beef.
That's. Oh, perfect. So both of those are beef. Yeah. Yeah. We're
That's
winning.
beef.
You gotta try that tomatillo. There's two of them. So
That's the green sauce.
yeah, it's a tomato. It's like green tomato sauce.
Okay.
That's the chimichurri, though.
Oh, is it? Oh, then that one right there.
That's the chimichurri.
So hermanos empanadas. Deech spoke about them earlier. Brothers, Korean Argentine, which is super dope because I actually I figured they must have been from Argentina because Argentina has a huge Korean population, right?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Argentina and Brazil.
Why is Argentina a huge Korean population?
I personally don't know, but
I don't know, but I know a lot of Koreans that were born in Argentina or came from Argentina.
I thought
Their
it was
families live there.
German.
Koreans are everywhere, but
Oh.
very, very big population in Argentina and also in Brazil.
Oh. Wow.
yeah. So I love their shit so much that I bought multiple bottles of their hot sauces. I bought one of each, and then there's the red one specifically is probably my favorite one because you can literally put it on anything.
That's the one you have in your hand.
Yeah, this one
That's
that I have
super
in my
hot.
hand. It's spicy, but it's not like overwhelmingly or stupid spicy. Like it's just spicy for the sake of being spicy.
Okay.
So this one, yeah, give this one a shot when you get a chance. But and their habanero one is really good too. Their habanero one is fire, and it's not it's not overly spicy. So like ridiculously, that's unnecessarily spicy. So that one and this one right here is fucking amazing.
So those two. Okay.
Oh yeah, it makes me so man. And they're at hermanos underscore I don't know underscore
Hermanos dot
dot
empanadas.
empanadas. Hermanos dot empanadas. If you're in LA, and you know where I live, it's right down the street.
What?
Yeah, they're literally across the street. Like if you like them,
How
we
would
could go.
people
We
know
could
where
go
you live,
across
though?
the street. And
They're there right now.
They're there right now. So Thursday to Sunday, 7 to 11.
This is the place you wanted to take me to.
Yeah, this is the one that I'm going to take you the other night. They're there 7 to 11,
Or
Right.
until they sell out.
or until they sell out. 8th and Kingsley, right across the street from Ukuk, like east to west, right? Yeah,
The northwest corner.
northwest corner behind the body shop or auto shop or whatever the fuck it is. But yeah, you like it, Keenan? They're
Yeah,
pretty
it's good.
right? They're fucking delicious. All right, I've been doing all the talking, so you guys talk so I can eat mine.
We were talking while you were getting your stuff in the kitchen.
Yeah, we were talking about that empanadas. Oh, they're really good. So I've never had actually I have had a baked one. I personally prefer the fried ones, but but the baked ones are really good too. I'm talking about something else. I forgot. There's empanadas in my mouth.
You had something. You had something you actually wanted to talk about on the podcast, like specifically.
No,
I
no,
had to bring this up.
A moment, I thought about something real quick, but
Oh,
it's fine.
Dope thing.
you gonna talk with your food in your mouth, Joe?
Yeah.
You give me shit all the time with food in my mouth. Wait a minute. Did it come out right?
Hey.
Anyway,
You said dick wrong.
It wasn't food. It was
Yeah, it
dick.
wasn't food. Come on.
fuck you both.
Dope shit. Chappelle won an Emmy.
Oh yeah, I saw the speech he gave.
You
That
saw
was
the speech?
great.
Oh man,
That was
give
great.
it to them, brother. You give it to them.
Yeah,
They thought it couldn't happen, and it did.
nice.
Fuck the critics. Fuck the critics for real though, because sometimes they make the fucking worst decisions, and they fucking like. There are plenty of movies out there like that get really bad ratings from critics.
Yeah.
That are just fucking great.
Like zombie.
Or the opposite. Like
Or the
Mulan.
opposite.
That
Oh.
movie was trash.
Oh, and they got
And
great. Yeah.
critics
Fuck
are
Mulan.
fun.
That's
And I feel like, well, for critics a lot, there's a special interest. You know.
Yeah,
a lot
don't they get paid somehow?
Oh, I don't know if they get paid by the studios,
Mm.
but their companies might get.
Yeah,
So there
I'm
might be
sure.
some like swaying that you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a critic for Washington Post, you can't criticize Amazon movies because they're owned by the same fucking person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe I don't know. Or you want to give those brother or sister companies somewhat of a good rating.
Wait, have you guys seen Mulan? The
Only the animated series.
okay, that's all
The
you need to
animated
watch.
series.
Show
Movie.
season, whatever. The Disney one.
Yeah.
What?
Well, they're both Disney.
I know.
so-
It's just it. To me, it felt, or from the looks of it, it's like they just wanted to, because I know some of those actors are not Chinese,
No, yeah,
and
they're
some
not.
of them are not Mongolian.
Yeah.
Like,
Isn't
so
that the
they,
same-
Well,
they
I
were
mean,
like,
okay,
okay, well they're Asian, so
but-
let's toss them in there.
Dude, but they do that all the time in movies. They have people playing Koreans and they're not Korean. Like, why can't you just fucking hire a Korean person? They say their line properly.
Bloodsport is guilty of that.
Yeah. He's the most famous non-Korean ever.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Non-famous
Yeah.
Korean.
Okay.
yeah, because he plays a Korean Bolo. He
Yeah.
plays a Korean martial artist in
Yeah.
Bloodsport, and
It's
he
just-
was not.
Absolute bullshit.
What about Big Trouble in Little China? Didn't he? He was in that movie too, right?
Bolo? No, he wasn't in Big Trouble in Little China.
The bad guy in Bloodsport.
Yeah, he wasn't in it. Wow, that's racist.
Fuck
Ian.
you,
This
Joe.
shit lead,
No, I. What?
No.
What?
I'm thinking something else. I'm thinking.
What?
Wait.
The Kurt Russell movie.
Once Upon a Time in China. Something.
Oh,
Yeah.
Once Upon a
that's
Time
Once
in
Upon-
Hollywood.
No,
That's,
China.
I'm thinking about something else. Yeah.
Oh.
It's a
Once Upon a
different
Time
movie.
China was jelly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Right. See,
Yeah,
I'm
Once
right.
Upon a Time in
Alright
China was
then,
jelly.
well, fuck you guys.
But not Big Trouble in Little Tokyo. That's completely different.
Hey Joe, guess what?
What's up?
We won. Sucker.
Fuck. What was the score?
105, 103.
Hey, they got
Don't-
pretty close.
they got pretty
That's-
close.
Wow.
Hey, but
Nuggets and 6. Hey, bro, I'm just gonna keep changing it.
bro,
Oh, God.
so
Nuggets and
sad.
6.
You're sad. Bro. You're just sad.
You know what? I don't
Anyway,
give a fuck.
but you saw Mulan though.
No, I actually haven't seen it yet.
Kevin. You, okay.
Yeah, I got the access from Kevin. He
It's
has
bad.
premium access.
I'm not gonna. So
Like the Great
What was your
Wall
biggest
Bad.
gripe? What was your biggest gripe about
the
it?
story was not the same. They changed the story. The action scenes, I didn't see any action in them. I mean, it was. I was just bored. The whole movie. Because I had waited for it for a long time. I waited for it to come out in March. They pushed it back, obviously, because of COVID, and like, it's Mulan. It's a fucking movie about Asians, right? And the funny thing is, my friends that watched it, my Asian friends, they're like, dude, this was terrible. What the fuck? And all my white friends, they're like, oh my god, this was phenomenal.
It's a triumphant masterpiece.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
visually stunning. Like,
Phenomenal.
bitch, did you see what I saw?
So much culture in it.
What the
Oh my
fuck?
Isn't that
goodness.
the same with Aladdin and the Lion King? Didn't they?
No, actually, I liked Aladdin.
Okay.
That was good.
I liked Aladdin too. I'm not.
Yeah,
even,
that was.
I'm not even.
But
But
people
Smith
people
is-
from that culture might be like, "Oh, this was trash. How can they represent us like this? It's not the same."
I don't know because they actually used, like, I mean, the ethnic line in Aladdin itself can be. They never specify where
they're from.
Where it's
Yeah.
from. So you think
I mean,
it's
Aladdin,
based on Arabian Nights.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
So you
but-
think, but they use like Indian.
A lot, yeah. a
Yeah,
lot.
they use a lot of Indian.
But my gripe wasn't with that it's not culturally like accurate. That's
Okay.
it's just they fucked up the story. There were no singings. There were you just
oh, it
just,
wasn't a musical. Like,
no.
Oh,
There's just watch it. It's
Oh, okay.
fucking terrible.
wow. Well, I wasn't big on.
you can't even explain.
I
it.
like the original.
Well, I don't want to
Mulan.
give it away and then
Yeah.
have you be like, oh well, he said, you know, what I mean, just experience it for
Yeah.
yourself, and we'll have a discussion about it later. But
Mm.
the fucking piece of shit. Go
Okay.
fuck yourselves, whoever make this fucking movie.
Damn.
It didn't feel like a Disney movie at all.
Okay.
At all. And
Okay.
I love all these movies. I've never seen a terrible Disney movie ever. I'm sure there are some bad ones out there, but I haven't seen it personally. But it did not feel like a Disney movie at all.
That could have been it.
And there's no Mushu. What the fuck?
Did you? Oh, I was
really?
gonna ask about that. Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But I mean, that was from the beginning.
Oh.
Because I was
You
like,
knew
really
about that.
excited. Yeah, I read about it.
Did you see Race to Witch Mountain?
No,
Isn't that the one with The Rock?
Yes, that might be considered a bad Disney movie.
Well,
okay.
Yeah.
any made-for-TV movie is gonna be considered a bad
Oh,
movie.
Well, it was out in the theaters for like
Oh shit!
A month or
I
two.
thought it was a
Okay.
made-for-TV
no.
movie.
Well,
I could have seen that on the Disney Channel. Like, what the fuck? Okay.
okay.
No, it was out in the
okay.
theaters.
Well, so that again, it was me personally. I haven't seen.
Oh,
That.
okay.
and
But
that-
I wouldn't watch that. Like I
and
would
that-
never watch that.
That was actually a remake because they had an original Race to Witch Mountain.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in like the
50s or something?
70s. I want to say it was
Oh.
a 70s franchise, and I think there might have been like 2 movies.
Okay. Before they did the Rock thing.
Yeah. I don't even know why they did that.
I don't know.
Like, why?
Well, The
Like,
Rock was an up and coming star at that time, and
Yeah,
they
but
really needed something to
just thinking about
make
that
money.
movie, like
Yeah.
the Rock doesn't fit
He
anywhere
doesn't,
in
no.
that movie.
Well,
Like
didn't they do the pacifier? Not pacifier. The other the
the fairy.
ferry right after
Tooth
that, didn't
Fairy,
they?
yeah.
They were trying to
Yeah.
capitalize on The
I
Rock's
think,
fame.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
had to-
but because they were recreating this movie,
but he's
and he
totally
just
not
doesn't
right for the
fit.
role.
Yeah, he doesn't fit the
Cab
the
driver.
character. Yeah, of a cab driver that's down on his luck and shit. Like, look at him. He's
You're The
fucking
Rock.
fit,
Yeah,
buff
he's-
as fuck. Like,
he could be a
he
bouncer
has
or
time for
something.
the gym, my guy. Like, if you got time for the gym, I mean, I
really.
don't see you being a cab driver.
Yeah, 100%.
I just thought it was weird. I never thought that it fit him.
okay. Well,
that the
I mean,
role
I would
itself-
never watch it. I don't think I would watch it now.
But they like to do that to these big buff guys.
They do. You know what?
The
They-
pacifier.
Yeah.
Yep.
They have this new movie with Batista coming out.
The Arnold Schwarzenegger one.
CIA.
Oh
or
yeah,
whatever.
My Spy.
My Spy.
It's
or-
kind
yeah,
of
yeah,
funny.
yeah.
I liked it.
You saw it?
There was only like 3 scenes that were like, "Oh, that's good. That's clever. That's really funny." But it's obviously meant for kids. So,
Yeah, they do that to those guys. Like Last Action Hero.
Last Action Hero,
The baby. No.
Kindergarten Cop.
Kindergarten
Oh, yep.
Cop.
Yeah.
They did one with. Didn't they do one with Sylvester Stallone? It was like one where the Sylvester Stallone Arnold Schwarzenegger wars, and Sylvester Stallone did one. I think it's like Stop or My Mom Will Shoot.
Stop or My Mom Will
Yeah.
Shoot. He fucking made Stop or My Mom Will Shoot.
Yeah.
With that old lady from
Yeah.
the Golden Girls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fuck.
I never
Stop
even
or
heard
My
of that
Mom
movie.
Will Shoot.
I'm old as fuck.
That was
I don't
like
watch a lot of movies.
95. I think it was like 95.
It was
I
way
was-
early, early
8.
something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
I remember that movie.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Mommy, Daddy, can I
Wow.
go see it? Sure.
You know what? I'm glad Van Damme never did any of that.
Did he? He never did he?
I don't think he ever did any like kiddie
Yeah, no.
dumb movie like that.
Because his English is so terrible. That
Yeah,
It was on that, it was on that grade
Arnold,
level.
though. They had
Yeah.
Arnold.
Yeah.
That's true.
He did Jingle All the Way.
Jingle. I like Jingle All the Way though, with Sinbad in it.
No, but I'm saying
Oh, okay.
a
kid,
movie
yeah,
that catered
yeah.
to like kids.
Kids, yeah.
He did Jingle All the Way.
Kindergarten Cop.
He did Kindergarten Cop. He did Last Action Hero.
Mhm.
I don't consider Twins one of those movies.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
no,
really.
Twins,
Twins
no.
is great.
No.
I hear that they might do
That's
a
a sequel.
triplets.
Yeah, yeah.
With Eddie Murphy.
Oh, with Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, I think Eddie
That's
Murphy will
hilarious.
play the triplet.
That's cool.
I think I read that somewhere.
That'd be cool.
I might be wrong though. That might be.
I mean, I'm
just
still
me
waiting
hoping.
for his Coming to America too. I want to see that
Oh,
really
me
badly.
too.
That's supposed to happen next year, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's gonna be
I want to see
great.
that.
I hope they do a lot of callbacks to the first one.
I hope so too.
Me too.
Like that'd be fucking great.
Maybe bring out some cameos from the first one.
Bring out Sam L. Jackson
right,
again.
right.
Yo.
As a reformed like person, like now he's a big businessman. Like now he's taking over like
He owns a
McDowell's. and
McDowell's.
shit.
Yeah.
Now he made McDowell's into like a franchise. Like
Yeah.
and you're like, oh shit.
They got to
Yeah,
bring
you-
back Soul Glow too. They got to put something in there with that.
Oh, they have to.
Yeah.
Damn.
New song.
That'd be dope.
He'll probably play at least 3 characters too.
Oh, of course.
Sure, a minimum 3 characters.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
I just need Eddie Murphy to come back and do something good.
He was
again.
supposed to this year. He was about to do a stand up. I think this year, or he was doing the circuit. And He was
Okay.
doing some shows. I remember hearing rumors
Really?
about this, and I was trying to get a ticket because he was going to be at. It was either the Comedy Store or the Laugh Factory, one of those two. And I was like, I got to get a ticket. COVID hits, and I'm like, well, fuck, I'm not going to research that anymore.
Damn.
Speaking of our Andrew Schultz
Andrew
show,
yeah.
November, right? They rescheduled it.
Yes, I believe so.
Probably not going to happen.
I don't think so.
I saw him at the.
He's
Improv.
doing shows, but he's
Oh, I
doing
saw.
shows only in regions where they're allowing shows to be done. So it probably
Yeah,
wouldn't
they're really
happen
small
here.
shows.
And that
Yeah,
dude's
definitely not
tall as fuck, too. It was crazy. I was sitting like at least from where Joe's at,
Mhm.
and because we went and saw Russell Peters, but we were on the top tier. I got to sit on the tables on the bottom part at the Improv to see him. Didn't even know. I kind of knew who he was from Guy Code, but I didn't know him like we know him today. And he was a headliner, and he fucking killed that shit, and it was great.
He does a lot of crowd work, which I think is fantastic.
Yeah, I
He's
love
Yeah.
crowd work, dude.
Yeah.
so smart.
Donnell Rawlings was a beast at crowd work.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Loud as fuck though. I had to like plug in my ears. He would shout at the mic. Yeah.
He's great.
Tried to
Andrew
shake his
Schultz
hand.
is
Fuck
great,
Donnell
too.
Rawlings.
I know. He looked at him like he was some peasant. He was like, shaking your hand.
Yeah.
Hi, Ashley. How are you? It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
Keenan was hurt.
It was awkward. I was
But
like,
then Russell Peters said, "What's up?" And he was
he
like,
did.
"Ah."
He shook our hands and everything.
That's
It was
dope.
awesome.
Russell Peters is funny as fuck. I fuck with him.
Yeah. He talked to us a little bit. Didn't he talk to us outside or no? He might have said
He
something.
might have.
'Cause he was talking to some girls outside.
Yeah, over at the bar.
Out when we were walking back to our car. Like we saw him.
Oh,
Outside.
You're right. You're right.
And I
You're
think
right.
he got like a photo with somebody, but I thought he mentioned something to us too.
He said you had a fat ass.
That's right. And he smacked it, and I was
He
like,
smacked
"Ooh."
From one brown
Like,
man
hey.
to another.
He
you got a
kissed his
fat
hand
ass,
and then he
brother.
smacked it.
Nice.
And then you were like, "Ooh."
Oh,
That's
God.
dope. I wish that happened.
It's a shame we started watching these comics like late last year and then early this year, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna see much more. I was ready to see another Wolf Mother show. I was like on it to see these live acts that I really want to see that I never got a chance to see, and then I was like, bummed.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
I'm so
man.
fortunate to have like gone to a decent amount of shows this year before shit shut down.
Yeah, you said you saw Chappelle twice.
I've seen Chappelle twice. I saw him at the Fillmore in San Francisco, and then I saw him at what's this place right here in Hollywood? It's like shit. What's it? It's like
Not Growlings.
not Cabana, the Bahia Club Bahia.
Oh.
Okay.
Club Bahia. It's like right where South Hollywood or whatever you want to call that, over by like the. Oh no, that's I guess you consider that not Eagle Rock, but Echo Park.
Okay.
It's in Echo Park. It's
Park?
Echo Park. It's not Hollywood.
Oh,
Gotcha.
okay.
It's like right where Echo Park goes into downtown.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It makes a transition into
Kinda
downtown. Like there's a
little
CVS
foot
over
Oh,
there.
okay.
and, like,
Okay.
So it's right there. So I had an opportunity to see him there too.
That's awesome, man.
It was fucking crazy. Like I said, I never thought I'd see him ever. So the fact that I got to see him twice was pretty fucking dope. But this year, I got to see a good amount of shows before everything shut down.
Yeah, we were supposed to go
So-
see Pablo Francisco. I was ready to get a ticket for
we
that.
didn't watch that. But I mean, we got to see Anna Monoguchi.
We did, and I got to see Bill Burr at the Forum, which was
Oh, what?
awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love the
that's
Forum,
really
man.
Yeah.
That place is the best concert venue ever.
Especially with the new seats and everything.
Yeah, well, that's the other
good.
thing. You could get to sneak into the ground floor if
Oh.
you play your shit right.
Oh, yeah?
You just sneak down there and meld into the crowd.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
down
yeah.
there, it's like standing anything.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
have seats, but nobody sits on them.
Yeah.
For concert.
Everybody
Yeah.
stands there. Yeah,
But
for
for the
concerts.
comedy act, yeah. They
Okay.
card you and everything.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I would assume it's different. Like you probably just.
For a comedy show, yeah.
But yeah, I was there for Sam Smith.
Oh, okay.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
That guy is amazing
Did
live.
you cream yourself?
I did multiple times. Out my butt too.
Wow.
Oh, damn. That was
That's
diarrhea.
some heavy cream.
Yeah,
That's a hairy
yeah,
cream.
it was. No, but the Forum is amazing, and
Yeah,
Sam Smith
the forum is
amazing.
dope. Super dope.
You gonna check out the new stadium?
If we can.
SoFi?
Yeah.
Are you talking about SoFi?
Is that what it's called? The
Yeah, the
Rams
new-
Chargers?
yeah, Rams
Yeah,
Chargers, yeah.
yeah.
SoFi?
SoFi. We actually did the inauguration.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we did the ribbon cutting.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
It's dope.
I thought it was still in construction.
No, it's almost
It's
done.
yeah, it's pretty
It's
much
done.
pretty much done.
They just are doing all the little finishing.
Do you look
shit.
at it, you think of Call of Duty when you see it? Because it has that open
a
canopy.
little bit? A little bit. I didn't think about it, but yeah, now that you mention it, yeah, a
the
little
place is
bit.
dope.
Joe
It looks
starts looking
nice.
for key cards.
Looks-
Where are the key cards? Fuck.
Yeah, were you trying to see anything this year before, like in when they were
Well, we were
January,
gonna go
February?
see Andrew Schultz.
yeah.
Oh,
And that Sir concert that I really wanted to go to.
Oh,
I,
you
just
Oh,
missed
the
missed
Sir
it.
too.
concert.
Sir
You saw
concert
that.
was legit.
I really wanted to go, but
Keenan was fucking catering to these women.
that wasn't the reason why I didn't go. I don't
Well,
think I
you-
even got a ticket.
What are you talking about? You came to the Sir concert.
yeah.
Remember, they got you the drinks.
You got really
the
drunk and
Sir
high.
concert.
Yeah, you were fucking
I thought
drunk
you were
and
talking about
high.
the other one. My bad. I was drunk and high. I do a lot of things when I'm drunk and high. And
got
it's not a
pretty
bad
stupid.
thing to give by women drinks, even if they buy you one. It's not bad. It's common courtesy of a gentleman, Joe.
Yeah,
You would know that if you were one.
Well, he's a Clippers fan, so he's trash.
Oh,
So what do
God damn it.
Nuggets and 6. Let me just
Yeah.
reiterate. I just want to
Okey-dokey.
reiterate, make sure that everybody understands.
At least you two agree on something in sports, which is your football team.
What?
What?
Yeah, you guys are with the LAFC.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
yes.
yeah,
What kind
yeah.
of football? You're talking about
Yeah.
football.
I
Yeah.
thought you would, you know,
American
I would,
football.
I'd never think you would say football.
Me too.
I would
That's
never
what coming
thought
out
you
of
would
you
say,
was like,
wow.
yo, definitely American football.
I'm glad you used that. I'm glad.
my
Hey,
God.
man.
I'm proud of you too, man.
I apologize to you
I'm
for
proud of
assuming
you.
anything else.
Yeah, you know,
Should be
I'm
doing
sorry
that
for
every
giving
day.
you shit for not wanting to go
Oh my God.
with the aliens
Oh.
quicker than we totally would have said.
I would, in the blink of an eye, I would have said, "Yup, let's go."
I
Let's get out of
can't.
here."
Fuck
I
yeah.
can't wait, and I'll just shove you right into that portal.
You know what I've been thinking about? I've been thinking about, like if there is a God, like how
There
it's
is.
actually going to go down.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
I mean, if the
For
aliens,
me, I mean for me. Like,
Wait,
for
how-
me.
Wait,
Like if it ends up that shit is like, you know, the way that everybody
says it is.
religion thinks it is.
of meeting
Like how
God?
I'm gonna react. Like
Oh.
man. Like I've been thinking about that now.
Fuck. Well, you're gonna
Like,
be
wow.
looking up.
Look at that, pal. You do
Damn
exist. No, because God is supposed to be a forgiving God.
Oh God.
So
To
if-
certain
But
people.
not on your deathbed when
I'm
you're.
not saying on my deathbed. On my deathbed, I'm saying if it's like
If you
an
meet
Armageddon type of situation
Okay.
where the world is really ending,
Okay.
and you hear the fugue horns,
and
trumpets.
you're like, oh, should I believe? I believe.
I hear the trumpets out there, and they're just like singing,
Uh-huh.
and like the shit's going down, and
Uh-huh.
there's the epic war between the
Good and bad. Good and
powers of good and evil.
evil. Wait, so
How I'm gonna react? Like, oh shit, it's really going down. Like,
and you think that he should be like, oh, you believe me now, so you know what? Fuck it, I'll let you in.
I think that's my
No,
cop out.
bro.
Yeah, that's my cop out. I have the
No,
right to
the
do
whole
that.
point of faith is believing without seeing. Okay,
But I
if you-
don't have faith.
bro. I know that's
You
exactly.
but you were supposed to have faith and lose it in order to repent.
you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, bro.
Kind of a little bit. Check this out.
Lose the faith to repent,
No, if you never had the faith to begin with,
right? Then you won't repent anyway.
I know, but that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. Like, if it ends up happening that there is a God, I have the right for never having had the faith to say, "Oh shit, I was wrong. My bad." I do have that right.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you don't like it when he changed your story.
No,
That's
you do though.
religion.
You do. You do. It's the
No,
person
you
who
had your
has
whole life up until that moment when people are like, God is real, God is blah blah blah, and you're like, nah, religion doesn't exist. You guys are fucking full of
up
shit.
to that moment. I have that right. It's the ones who had the faith to begin
And
with,
lost it.
and
And
then
then retried.
re-acknowledge it.
They can't
are
do
the
it?
ones who aren't forgiven. It's the ones who don't know, who don't believe, that are forgiven.
Wait.
Apparently, according to the Bible, and I could look this up.
Which Bible is it? The Jefferson Bible?
And
Is it-
the Mad Max Bible. I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Well,
There's
okay,
shitload
I'm
King
doing a-
James, New World.
I'm doing a terrible job of explaining why you're wrong. But we can have this discussion
Only you
with
can't
Josh,
tell me.
with Josh Spice because he's way more into the word than I am, and he can give you actual probably verses in the
Okay.
Bible, but I can't, even though I'm a
I'm
pastor's
not
kid.
asking.
Like, I just know God is real.
Oh, okay.
I just know it.
Yeah,
Well, that's all you have to do.
Yeah.
You have to know that your God's real.
he is. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
to
how he
you,
said
he
your
is.
God.
the God.
You
Yeah,
said your
to
God.
you, he's right. No, I have that right.
Yeah,
Because it's not my God.
It's not.
I don't
No.
have one.
Yeah.
I have
you
that
do have a
right.
God.
I
You just don't know him yet.
No, I don't.
You do.
To me, I
See?
don't.
I
To
told
you,
you.
but he's.
To you, I do. To me, I don't.
But you do. He's
But
there.
I don't.
He's
He's
twisting the
there.
words, Deech.
But
He
I
did this
don't.
before in the alien question.
But
I'm
God
telling you, he's doing
is-
it now to you.
But that's what I'm saying. No. To you, to your religion, he is the God, the one and only God above all else.
Wait, what religion
No, but that's
is that?
like okay.
But to me, you can't tell somebody who doesn't believe to believe just because to believe.
Well,
If I don't believe, then I don't have to believe that there's a God.
But by not believing, doesn't that mean you know they exist and you refuse to believe?
No, because I'm acknowledging that to me, God doesn't exist. So how can I acknowledge someone who doesn't exist to me.
Okay. So do you believe oxygen exists?
I do believe oxygen exists because I breathe it.
Uh,
That was a
Wait.
terrible, terrible analogy.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm confused.
Or it could
He does
It
exist.
could be a
He
fable. It could be a fable. Oxygen is a word that man has created as well.
I was gonna say, yeah,
So it
we
could be-
don't, we
so it
can't
could
see
be-
it, we can't
It could
touch
be
it, we
defined
can't.
as something completely different.
Yeah, and it probably is. And if you say the word oxygen in a different language, it's
They won't know what the
someone
fuck I'm talking
created
about.
it that name and term. Yeah, the definition is the same.
Just
It's like a
because you
homonym.
don't believe in it doesn't mean it's not there.
Yeah, but because I don't believe in it, I can say that it's not there.
And you get a
for
pass.
myself.
But that means you know.
Okay,
You know
I
it's
follow
not there.
Satan.
Oh, I know what you're
follow
saying.
Satan on Instagram. Does it mean I believe Satan exists? No, I don't fucking believe Satan exists. I
But
just
if
think
you-
he has a funny ass Instagram.
I think what Keenan's saying, if you believe that it doesn't exist, then you also have to believe the opposite, that it does.
that it does exist.
Yeah.
In order to say it doesn't,
Doesn't, yeah.
because if you don't know it exists, you wouldn't know to say I don't know it exists because you don't know it. How can you not know something you
That
don't
you don't know. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, I see you.
Yeah.
I see you.
Yeah. Do you see
Okay.
God?
Mic drop, Keenan.
I
yes.
But because I don't have to believe God exists.
I think that becomes,
Just like aliens. I've never seen an alien,
but you believe
but I
that
believe an alien exists.
Okay.
I've never seen one per se, but I've seen their vehicle.
What? When was this? Did we talk about
Yeah,
this?
we talked about this the last pod when I was like,
Oh, I don't pay attention to our guests on the show.
well, fuck you. Yeah, I was like 12 and
That's
church camp.
right. That's
Yeah,
right.
That shit. But, so
No.
I do believe. But that's the thing. So here's where I have issues because if I believe in God, can I also believe in aliens? But
You
I
should
do.
be able to.
I do. Right. Well, because we're supposed to be. Well, actually, I don't know if we're the only life that He's created because there's the whole fucking universe. So
Didn't they say he created the universe?
yeah.
Oh.
But then I mean, like living, like conscious, like.
But
creatures.
he never mentions.
Well,
they don't.
maybe that's because the people who wrote it, the white people, never knew or met any aliens or can't never hypotheticalize that they're the,
Angels. What if?
I don't
What
think
if
they're
aliens are angels?
that was already a theory posted out a long time ago, Joe.
Well, fuck! I heard it for the
they
first time.
You're not new here.
Who's to say they aren't?
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
What if aliens are angels?
Oh, Jesus.
And what we've thought as aliens are actually just angels?
But we call them
Then
aliens.
that would prove
That
to
God
me
is real.
that God is just aliens.
Oh my god.
Bam!
Wait a
Fucking
minute.
guy.
Deech, What would
Ooh, I'm
that,
good.
What would
I'm
that
good.
do if you did find out that we were created by an alien being, and then the people who knew that called, like, his real name is God?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no last name.
See,
Yeah,
God,
like, I'm just
Madonna.
like, oh, hey, my name's God. Boom, you're created. That's how I created you. Remember to tell everybody about this when I leave.
You know,
who's to say that God isn't part of another race? And
True.
they just have the ability to
power.
create life.
and the term that they call themselves
And
is
God is really just like a blue collar worker or a white collar worker
Some
at an office
engineer
that just made
Yeah.
the
that has
shit
massive student loan debt.
that has.
He's trying to pay it back by creating life.
Yes, yes. It was a technological achievement.
And the money he
He
gets
won the
is,
Nobel Prize or whatever
Oh
the
my
equivalent
God.
is.
it's from like faith. You know how like in Monsters Inc. like the screams.
Yeah.
It's like energy. It's kind
So
of
the
the same with faith. Yeah. Faith
wow.
Wow.
meter. Dude.
Hey,
They
we're
say-
revolutionizing everything
Dude.
here.
And the
You know
whole
what?
faith and praying is supposed to be related to energy, right?
Yeah.
Energy
So-
welcome,
wouldn't
welcome
be
to the
surprised.
Church of Noob.
Interesting.
Church of Noob.
The Church of Noob.
Can actually be a good title, Church
Hey.
of Noob.
Hey,
Uh,
the Church of Noob. This isn't an actual church.
So the
Or else we would be getting tax cuts, but we don't get tax cuts.
And we would get tithing,
Ah.
10% of
I
your
know.
paycheck.
Please, guys, send
Donate.
us.
so
please.
that believability
Yes,
is
sir.
something you can conceptualize. I'm not
Yeah,
sure how
yeah.
hardcore in the believing of the religion are you, but I mean, like,
Well, he believes
it-
in God. That's
Yeah.
enough.
well, but I mean,
But I know, yeah. I mean, like, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't been to church. I mean, not because of COVID, but like, I would go every once in a while. But not that you have to in order to be a Christian. But
Uh-huh.
I do believe. And there was a time where I didn't believe at all. I was agnostic.
Right.
But I'm not like I know what you mean, like super hardcore.
Yeah,
like a lot
where
of my
you
friends
can't
are.
come up with a hypothetical like we just did.
Where I mean, I won't do certain. No, I love sinning.
Okay.
I'm human.
Straight up.
Yeah, so like my
Yeah.
friends they kind of look at me like, okay, well,
course,
you should
yeah.
probably we should pray for you
The
more.
judgment.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
not all of them. But
Okay.
some of them do.
Okay.
But fuck it, whatever.
But that's
Still living
that's
your
my
life.
indifference from a lot of people in the not just Christianity, but pretty much most of the other religions.
Yeah.
Even the ones that are like Scientology or some other stuff that I know, that the ability to not come up with a hypothetical, to just guess or predict or something like that, kind of turns me away. It's like, if you don't know, why are you saying my shit isn't real or not?
Yeah, I
if
get
you've
you.
never been
Well,
there either.
because they're indoctrinated.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think that's my argument, that I don't believe in God, but I'm not going to rule out the possibility that there's a race of some type of creature or life that could have potentially created us, and we're thinking of it as a higher power, and technically, yes, it is a higher power, but it's already part of something else, and we're just like thinking that, it's
because we don't know.
Yeah,
an
we don't know.
omnipresence and shit. Like, yeah.
And I like us being a happy accident, like just two spaceships collided and their oils fueled, and then we just came out here.
That takes me back to Rick and Morty.
Oh man, yeah.
It's just,
Yeah.
we're just a source of life, of energy for a battery.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
We think we're
Matrix.
fucking dope.
Yeah.
We're worried about our jobs and about the sports teams, and we're really just fuel.
Do you contemplate that quite often?
I
About
don't. I'm
the
gonna be
significance
honest.
that we have compared to all the troubles we
I don't-
bullshit
no, I
about.
don't.
No?
I don't.
Damn,
I
I'm the
don't-
only
I don't-
one.
I don't
Okay.
let it get to
It's
me.
so, yeah, it's.
Well, I get you. Just think about it. Like when you see wars and people fighting and politics and stuff like that, it's like, man, this shit is so minuscule. You have no idea how unimportant we are to the rest of the universe.
I mean, I've thought about it, but it's
Yeah,
not like,
I
I'm
can't
not-
say I haven't thought about it, but I don't dwell on it.
Yeah,
exactly.
I've never
Same,
been
same,
like,
same,
shit,
yeah.
every day I'm waking up
Yeah,
like,
it's
my existence
used to
doesn't even
stress.
matter to the bigger
Okay,
picture.
not like that. God, my thinking process is way different, Joe. It's not that sad.
I never said it was sad.
Yeah, you made it sad. Fuck
You made it sad. What
Fuck
the
you.
fuck?
You made it sad.
Fuck
yeah,
you.
fuck you.
Fuck you.
Every
Anyway,
time we get
I
to the
know.
real.
Get to the nitty gritty. Just fuck you. You know what? Fuck all you. Fuck
you, cockboy.
I'm out of here.
Cockboy.
Cockboy.
So Ruth Bader Ginsburg passed. Yep.
Ruth
That
Bader
sucks.
Ginsburg
So-
passed.
This is the first, and it's funny. I was talking to Luis about this because he posted about how she was old and she stayed there because of her privilege and whatever. And I know she did a lot of like oh my god, I'm blanking out. Positive
Yeah.
movement. Yeah,
Milestones.
So, yeah. But it's funny because I've never heard of her until people started posting her this year after she passed. Like no
Really?
one,
RGB?
none of my
You've
friends.
never heard of RGB?
There's a documentary
No.
like 2 years ago.
Yeah, there's an
2-3 years ago.
autobiographical movie
Yeah.
that came out a couple years ago.
And that's how I know
multiple
her.
documentaries.
Or my friends haven't posted about it until
She was
recently.
one of the first Supreme Court women
Okay,
judges
maybe I
in the
have
Supreme
heard of her.
Court. Yeah,
Okay,
she's
gotcha.
huge. She's huge.
But it would be
I
kind of
think,
trippy.
I think
if
your
they-
friends are just ignorant.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, maybe. I think they just want to be part of. It's for the clout.
I think so more like I know. Well, she was usually one of the dissenting voices when something got political in the Supreme Court and there was a decision whether it was
gets
going to be a
passed or
red
not,
or a
yeah.
blue,
Yeah.
more progressive or more conservative ruling. She would often be on the side of progressive. And even when they would lose a ruling, she would be the dissenting voice in those rulings. Because, you get, if something passes, the opposition still gets an opportunity to state why they disagreed with the law passing. So she would be usually the dissenting voice on that stuff. So it's a big deal.
Because now Trump has to put somebody in there, right?
He doesn't necessarily. Here's the thing. Okay, so they have this thing called the Thurman rule. I think it's the Thurman rule.
Thurman?
Or Thurgood, Thurman
Something
or
like that?
Thurgood, yeah. Where it's not a law, but it's usually thought of as kind of like a a code, and basically saying that if you're in an election year, you will let and there's an opening in the Supreme Court, you will let the next president decide who's going to sit in that Supreme Court seat, because it could shift the power in the two parties. So usually what they'll do is they'll allow the next president to make that decision. That way whoever wins can have a little more leeway when they're making decisions.
How convenient that
Yeah.
it's right before election year.
Right?
Well, exactly. That's what they're saying, because last time this happened, which was 4 years ago, one of the seats was open, and they were saying no, Obama can't decide who it is because it's an election year, so we have to let whoever
next one,
wins the next president decide.
And that's
and they held it off, and it was
Yeah.
like 9 or 10 months.
Yeah.
Because it happened so early in the election year, it took like almost a full year to finally decide when Trump came in.
And do you think that's
made
gonna
And it was
happen?
Kavanaugh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Kavanaugh.
everybody
was
was most people was
which
against.
everybody hate. Well,
Yeah.
not everybody,
Most.
A lot of
Most.
people.
yeah,
A good portion.
progressive.
Yeah.
The progressive side decided, no, that's horrible. Fuck it.
But you think
Couldn't
that
do anything.
ruling's going to change now? Like, you think Trump's
Well,
gonna be
that's
like,
what
fuck it, I'm gonna
happened
vote. I'm gonna
because
put
that's
one in
what
right
happened
now.
because
Yeah.
Lindsey Graham, who's the majority, he's the head of the majority.
Uh-huh.
4 years ago, he said, no, we can't allow this, and he's like, and the next time this happens, use my quote,
Yeah.
use it against me by saying that this and that,
And
now
they
that
did
it's
it.
happened.
Yeah.
Now, well, we'll see, because a lot of conservatives are saying, hey, let's wait.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there have been conservatives who are coming out and saying, hey, let's wait.
Well.
Wait. So we'll see. It's still kind of early to really know what they're going to decide, because they don't come back until next month, or
I know shit,
I think, or the end of this month they come back.
something like that.
But we'll see. But it's a big deal, because if this shifts, that means conservatives are going to have a lot of say and are going to have the last word on a lot of shit.
Right.
If shit goes to the Supreme Court, those rulings can be changed. Like, well, the big one right now is the Roe versus Wade shit, which has to do a lot with women. And they're saying if that shit shifts, we're going to go back to, the 60s, when women, quote unquote, couldn't vote or couldn't have,
Really?
like,
Wow.
specific rights.
Wow.
So it's a bigger it's a big
crazy.
deal losing someone
Yeah.
like her. Well, not only one, because of her accomplishments, she wasn't she wasn't a saint. She did rule against a lot of progressive things, but at the same time, she did try to help specifically women. Have a bigger word in what happened to this government. So shout out to RGB. You weren't a saint, but you weren't that bad. Who is? What are saints anyway? You know what I mean?
Oh my God! They're just
Santa Claus.
They're just aliens.
Nicholas. Mr.
Yeah.
St. Nicholas.
Yeah, Saint Nicholas brings all the stuff for the little kitties, huh?
Was
All
he a
right.
pedophile?
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
he just crawled down the chimney. Hey kids, I got what you want in my bag.
And with that,
Oh God!
Oh, the
we have
melted
come
cookies.
to the soapbox portion of our podcast. As you guys
Yay.
know, the soapbox portion is when each speaker gets an opportunity to
You got
speak
something
on
in the
whatever
chamber
they
for
want.
us?
He got something in the
I
chamber.
don't have.
Okay.
I don't have
Okay.
anything. I'm gonna just
I
cry
wasn't
again.
prepared.
I'm gonna cry again. That seemed to work for me last time. Apparently.
Hey, it really did work for you. It did
It
work
was a
out.
good one.
That
You,
was
you let out
terrible.
some emotion.
It was a hot
I didn't even-
episode.
Yeah.
As you guys know, with the soapbox portion, you get an opportunity to speak on whatever you want to speak on for as long as you want to speak on. We don't have a lot of time this weekend because Keenan has some shit to do.
He double booked.
He double booked as per usual.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
I'm kidding.
This is a
So we're gonna let Deech go first, then we'll hop it over to Keenan and I'll close out. Deech,
floor
it's
is
your
yours.
soapbox.
Oh,
All
is that how
right.
you say it? Am I ruining your thing?
You can't talk on my soapbox,
something about
Keenan.
it.
God damn it. I don't really have anything, but I just want to. We were talking about hermanos empanadas. I just want to put some friends on notice. Just support the homies real quick. Again, at hermanos.empanadas. Thursday through Sunday, 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. there on 8th and Kingsley. It's a little parking lot. You can bring beer and wine. I brought tequila. I got yelled at last night, but he's the homie, so he was like, just fuck it. But I have other friends, Mama's Empanadas. She's a friend of mine who also does a different style of empanadas, but she delivers locally in Koreatown. Definitely check her out at Mama's Empanadas on Instagram. And also, you know what, Keenan, man, your business, dude, that sign, my friends were like, holy shit, that's a big ass sign. Where'd you buy it from? I'm like, bro, my friend made it. Like, oh, what the fuck?
Nice.
I fuck with it all the time. Every time my friends come out, I would like turn it on real quick on my phone because they
You
got
do?
the app.
Yeah.
Dude. Hell yeah. They're like, you know what? We're gonna watch a movie. Let me put it on movie mode real quick. So it's dope. So I forgot your
Unique Designs by Keenan.
Yes, Unique Designs by Keenan.
UDBC.
Definitely check them out. And I have so in that pop up, the parking lot where Hermanos Empanadas are, there's a few other spots that are open. There's a little fusion taco spot that's there. I think they're called LA Tacos or something. And then there's a skewer spot called Izakaya by Shokunin. Shokunin is the sushi restaurant in Rancho Cucamonga that my boy Jose's brother-in-law co-owns. And they, I think the other owner, he's doing like a little Japanese skewer type thing, which is phenomenal. They have really good pork belly and ribeye and shrimp. Great stuff there. Sunday, not this Sunday, but I think the 26th, if that's the right date. They have an event during the day. A friend of mine, Rezo, he's an artist. He's gonna be painting the walls in the back, trying to just clean up all the graffiti. But they'll do a little event there. Definitely come and check him out. I'm not sure the time, but it will be Sunday, like during the daytime. So the 26th of this month. Definitely got to go check him out. And who else can I plug, man? Oh, at the Food Dudes Adventures. If you don't know, you're missing out because we all love to eat. We talk about food all the time, and we're not just some casual like, we eat to live. No, we live to eat, guys, and we moan and we show the respect that the food deserves because it is fucking phenomenal. Recently, Creep and we went to Wax Paper. This sandwich shop, they have two locations, one in Chinatown and one in Frogtown. But holy shit, some of the best sandwiches I have ever fucking had. They have a roast beef with French onion dip, like jus, fried onions, fucking some beet, like pickled beet, like, oh god, it's just, check them out. Wax Paper, Chinatown. Phenomenal. And yeah, at Food Dudes Adventures on Instagram. Check us out. Follow us. Love us. People have been shouting us out. Like some pretty big companies have shouted us out. And yeah, I think that's it, man.
Nice.
Shout out to all the homies who are doing shit. Positive shit. Spreading love.
Fucking
Hey.
right. Thanks, Deech.
No, for
Appreciate you. If for those of you who have not cotton on, Deech is going to be joining us once a month.
Yes.
Once every other month, right?
No, once a
Once a month.
month. He's like once every other month.
Look at his eyes.
Once a month.
Actually, I'm
As
going
a
to
guest.
buy out your part.
Oh,
of-
you are?
You're getting
He's
kicked
like,
out.
Damn it.
paid. So yeah, let's welcome Deech to the team. Thanks, Deech. That was dope. I was Food Dude Adventures at the Food Dude Adventures.
Awesome.
I'll talk about that too. Keenan,
All right.
hit us.
All right. So my first part of the soapbox, I'm voting out Deech as host.
Fuck you.
But thanks for coming on the show. As always, congratulations on your 4th appearance on this show.
Yes.
High-ranking guest so far.
Put that on my resume.
Yeah, appeared on a new podcast. Like, what the fuck? Thanks. Yeah, thanks for all the listeners for listening and tuning in. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, repost, reconnect, reanimator. I don't know. Just tell us about us to your friends and family and get the word out and spread the word and word's the bird and all that stuff. My soapbox is I'm actually highly considering doing this this trip. It would be nice once I get my car fixed. I did speak to Juan, our last guest on the show, and we're working something out to get my car fixed, so I'm not charged up the wazoo by other mechanics. And it'll be a great great bonding, learning experience about getting my car fixed. So I would like to take it on the road to New York and see some of the country. I haven't been out of Los Angeles in years. Only place I visited was the Bay Area and San Diego. I haven't seen any other states except maybe. Oh shit, my geography's gonna horrible. Maryland, Washington D.C. Maryland.
Yeah.
Okay. Whew. No, I do. I need to get out more heavily, and that's the idea. I never been to Texas or never seen the bayou in Louisiana. Never been to the strip clubs in Miami or see the tall buildings in New York. And I have money in the bank. Fuck my student loans. So, and when I get the car, I'll be free. So it'll be nice. Maybe I'll record it along the way or something like that, and do little postings and whatnot of where I am. My own little private tour. Keenan goes on tour. Keenan's co-host of the Noob is going on tour 2021, something like that, or hopefully 2020, and just explore. I've seen friends and family post a bunch of shit on Instagram about traveling and doing all that shit. I'm just now picking up my roommate, my cousin, from her trip from Tahoe, and it's like, fuck, I'm not. The furthest I've traveled is fucking Home Depot down the street. So I need to do something and get out and see things, and I love adventure. So yeah, it's my soapbox.
Thanks, Keenan. Really
Fuck
appreciate
Joe,
that.
fuck Deech, fuck their answers for the alien shit. Fuck them both.
Man, I want to thank everybody who came on today. We had Deech, like I said, he's gonna be guest hosting with us once a month. We had Walter come on. Big shout out to Walter. Thanks for telling us your story. Really appreciate that you called us and you know, you had some input on what you had heard based on our last episode. So that was dope that you wanted to come on and talk about your experience. For those of you who live in the Pittsburgh area, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Walter has a food truck called LA Taco out in Pittsburgh. Drives around the city. Has gotten some acclaim for some of the best Mexican tacos in Pittsburgh. And he also has a podcast. So shout out to his podcast, the At Least You Tried
At
pod.
least you try. I like that
At
title.
least you tried.
Yeah.
You know, celebrating all mediocrity in life. So you
Little
know,
victories.
just because the little victories are important. So that's kind of dope. So give that a listen to when you get an opportunity. And I'm gonna kind of piggyback off of Deech on this one. Like, for real, support the homies.
Yes.
Support your homies. If you know your friends have, you know, some businesses or they're trying to start up some stuff, support the shit out of them, because that shit is important. That we're not going to be able to succeed without you. And I'm speaking for ourselves as well, because we, you know, our pod's been around for a couple of years now. You know, we're heading to our 100th episode soon, and we'd love to get people out, you know, listening to us some more. I know we're kind of entertaining when we can be, so that's kind of dope. I want to shout out a couple of other little homie businesses. The homie Ashley, she has a boil. She does shrimp, lobster, boils. So you can actually purchase, like, you know, little trays of boiled shrimp and Cajun style. That's Ashley's Boil. No spaces, just Ashley's Boil. And then Chava, the homie Chava, a fellow TSG member.
Oh.
He has his he does like charolas. Like, if you aren't familiar with those, they're like, they put beer, it's beer splashed with like shrimp and a bunch of little treats on top. It's amazing. Go to what's his sorry, give me a second. It's called algo.leve.charolas. That's ALGO.LEVE.charolas. That's CHAROLAS. Yeah, and basically they just put trays. They put like a 6-pack of beer in the tray, and then they dress it up with a bunch of like shrimp and shit, like Japanese peanuts, just a bunch of like fire.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, we had it at
That
our
looks good.
crawfish boil. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
So he does that, and then shout out to all the homies who are still out there making music, keeping that dream alive. As far as the entertainment industry is concerned, the homie Siphon, LR, and the many others. Oh, and if you get a chance, check out Philly's podcast.
If you want,
the
I mean, you don't
Blueprint
have
Project.
to.
Yeah, just go check that out. Check that shit out. Yeah, that's all I got.
That was amazing, Joe.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, has been episode 91 of the None of Our Business podcast. We are your hosts, Keenan, myself, Joe. We got Deech in the house.
Eat your woman out.
Suck your man's dick.
Wipe the cum off after.